iron, smoke, and burnt flesh. The great beast lies slain, its scales still flickering faintly with residual flame. Friedrich, staggering to his knees, reaches desperately towards Irex's unmoving form, half submerged in the glowing, cooling slag. His prayer, strained and desperate, is a broken whisper to twilight, to faith, and to light itself. So, what is the healing word?
The healing word is please rise.
Erect. Okay.
Arise.
Oh no, zombie, unlucky bro. Undead.
Your word echoes softly, then ripples outwards in a surge of gentle violet energy. It plunges into the slag, wrapping around Irexis. For an agonizing heartbeat, nothing happens.
Shit.
Then Lux.
That's not my second healing
fucking
word.
dead, mate.
Then,
Oh.
abruptly, Irexis, your lungs fill with searing air as you gasp awake, your vision blurred with tears and pain. You feel your skin raw and cracked, peeling away from the now blackened slag that cools around you. Painful. Yes. But alive. You can roll healing for healing word.
Holy shit.
Across the cavern, Bree, well, on top of the gold pile, Bree stands unsteadily, her robes tattered, hands trembling. Neston lies motionless in front of her, crimson pooling beneath him. Rhaenyra sprawled amidst coins and embers, the fire still licking hungrily at his cloak, threatening to consume him entirely. And Obsidian, he remains utterly still, his form half consumed by the slag. He does not move, he does not breathe, and the stone around him seems to cling mournfully, as reluctant to release him from its molten embrace. So Friedrich, do you have an action?
Action. As in, can I cut another healing word?
Not as an action, unfortunately. You have action and movement left, but you only have half movement as you would down at the beginning of the round.
I will move here. Oh, healing action is bonus action, you are correct. Fuck. I cannot
dead.
heal. Yeah, I think I will dash.
Make a fireball.
Yeah.
I do not have any other meaningful actions right now.
So you rush over to this half-melted pile of gold with a bunch of slag covering some of it.
If there is any drawing of like dangerous zones, I do not see any drawings. I will say.
There are no drawings. I removed them.
Okay, but I will be rushing in this direction because there's people there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rhaenyra is still burning. Otherwise, there is no lingering effects. Lingering.
Is Rhaenyra also
Lingerie?
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the burn keeps going if you're down. That's funny.
He gets knocked down.
When you fall, you have to stop, drop, and roll to get the burn off. You can't just
Oh, then shouldn't I
stop
also
and
be?
drop.
Wait, shouldn't I also be burning still?
Were you burning?
I think I was down from burning. But then I got a natural 20 on the save, so I don't know how that works.
We can say you spent your action to put out the flames.
Okay, then I will back myself here.
Yeah, because it is an action to put out the flames.
Then yes, I will put out my flame. I do not wish to die.
Good. Right.
Ouchie, ouch.
Ouchie. Ouch. And then go to Irexis.
Do I get the turn, realistically, or no?
Yeah.
That makes no sense, but that's fine.
Do you want to heal Rhaenyra, Obsidian, Neston, or the young red dragon?
Ooh, can I heal the dragon? That's
Oh
funny.
yeah.
That would be funny.
We can heal him, tell him our job was
the
better, and then
dragon
finish him off
was
again.
Dead. Wait a second.
Could I
feel
tell
like
if any of them are alive just from looking?
That would be the search action, which is an action.
Hmm. Then I need to gamba, because there's 3 people and I can only heal 2. Hmm. How do I gamba this?
Obsidia definitely has taken 2 points of damage. He was in the slag as long as you.
Yeah, I
Speaking
know that.
metagaming. Veneer is still burning,
Mm.
and Neston just got knocked down.
Yeah, but my character wouldn't know that.
Nope.
That's why I need to gamba.
Mm.
But how do I
Roll a
gamba?
d6.
How does that work?
1, 2 Veneer, 3, 4 Obsidia, 5, 6 Nest, 5, 6 Neston. That is the person that does not get healed. If you want to gamble like that, or what would I resist you?
I mean, because if I can't see, I don't know. I would heal Rainier, that's for sure, probably. The other 2, I don't know. Which one I would prefer more, or like, prioritize more.
Well, I assume from what I've seen of her actions that she would go for the closest ally. In this case, who would be that?
That doesn't really matter. But I rolled 4, so skip Obsidian, I guess, is what you said, right?
That depends on what you want to do.
I mean, I would
Again,
go Rainier.
that was just a way to gamble.
Yeah.
Because let's go gambling.
I would like to use Divine Spark to heal Rainier with my action, Channel Divinity, to give Rainier this much HP,
That much HP.
if he's alive.
He
And
sucks in a breath of hot air and coughs a bunch of slag and soot out.
then I would use Healing Word as a bonus action on Neston. Give him this much HP. And then collapse back down on the knees from exhaustion.
Collapsing down on this still quite hot but not scalding slag. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Let's see. Can I make it so that you can hear the dice roll? Let's see if I turn off my suppression.
I really don't care about the sound of a dice roll.
I heard it bouncing.
But it's
so
funny.
we can hear it.
we can
Yeah, I
hear
know.
it.
Then we go to Rainier. How much was he burning? Was it? I think it was 1d10, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again.
Yeah, so he's like, and literally dies again.
The fuck?
Bree.
Wait, so Winner is down again?
Yes.
Yeah,
burns.
he's still burning.
Damn.
It takes an action to put out the flames, but it also takes an action to try to stabilize people
Yeah.
or feed them a healing potion if you have or they have one.
I do not have that. I will roll a d4 between Renir and Obsidian, I guess.
Yo, I just saw a hair. It ran by my window.
I guess I help Obsidian. Damn.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know, right? Can I try to stabilize him with a medicine check or no?
Yes, you can. If it
And,
works or not, that is a great question.
Yeah, that is the question. That is a pretty good check, actually.
With an 18. He seems to be alive. Just barely.
Does Obsidian have bread on him that he hasn't eaten?
That is
I-
temporary
Temporary
HP.
HP.
Yeah, but is he not burning?
No.
No?
Not that
Okay,
I'm
okay.
aware of.
You can
No.
see Rainier has the red button on
Oh,
him.
I see.
That means he's burning.
Mhm.
Obsidia has a red cross on him. That means he has 0 HP.
Yeah, okay. That's what I would do. Then I'm probably step over. Actually, should I step over? I don't know. It's very hard to tell. I'll step over here so I'm not in the way. That should be fine. And then I have my turn.
Then we go to Neston.
Yes.
Waking up in this hellscape.
Oh, I've thought better. I would take in the situation around them, and I would then ask Araxis and Bree if we should chance it with the potions you have gotten from the Castle Lanterns. Knowing
Castellantius.
Castle
not
Lanterns,
turns.
they're the lanterns, they give off light.
We cast off to Castle Lantern.
I asked the two if we should risk that, seeing as
They can't answer. It is not their turn yet. This is up to Neston alone.
I at least, well, having asked that, I at least move here to Rainier and try to put him out.
The flame is put
Yes.
out. And then we go back to Breachback. No longer on fire as well.
Okay, now I will move 30 feet. This I think so. Let me. Let's say. I mean, I would count it as 30 feet. It's not 25.
30 feet is 30 feet. 25 feet
Okay,
is 25
fine.
feet.
And seeing as Veneer is put, Veneer is no longer burning and Obsidian is stabilized, I will cast Healing Word on Veneer. That was not supposed to be level 3, I misclicked. It was gonna take
Just
the
take
first,
the first dash.
so it's just 5 healing.
Oh yeah, I need to put out his flames. And he once again coughs up soot. He is having a rough time.
Sucks to be him, I guess.
Irexis.
Do I see Bree stabilizing him while I'm collapsing the ground? Probably.
Yeah,
Because I'm
like-
right next to him.
Yeah, you still have a bunch of soot in your eyes, but you see Bree go down, try to drag him out, make sure he's alive, giving CPR, stuff like that.
I
And
would
I
probably
would
say
cast
something like
Healing
that
word
that
on
brings to life
Obsidiar
something.
for 9 healing points.
That's it, you gain 9 HP. And I did note down the rolls I rolled for your death save. For Irexis it was 11, 12, 17, and for Flitter it was 18, 13, 16.
That's crazy.
And for Friedrich it was 20.
Yep,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
It's a 50-50. Either you live or you die.
Time to crawl here, put my ass down, and start short resting. And grab fucking pulling out the sending stone from my bag and end my turn there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're out of initiative. You're all up. And there's no longer
Nice.
any danger at the
Oh.
moment. Or is there?
I don't know, you tell us.
Okay. I know. It's show not tell.
Oh fuck,
Ah,
GG.
fuck.
GG.
Yeah.
Hello.
I would win.
Felix getting hunted. I would like to buy a new team member if Felix getting hunted by Tiamat. Just staying. No offense to Friedrich, I just don't think we have much of a chance.
I don't think Friedrich has
Howard.
much of a chance. I'm not dealing with that.
I think the best idea might be to lock Friedrich in the demi plane. Honestly, then you know.
or we help Tiamat. That might also be an option.
Can the aspect of Tiamat enter this place, Mono?
Probably.
It's that plug is it says fiend technically, right?
If a dragon can get in here,
But Cas, the aspect of Tiamat stat block says fiend, not dragon.
Also, technically speaking, as the
No,
dragon
the
said,
aspect of Tiamat
Nice.
says Gargantuan
not?
dragon.
Does it actually?
Tiamat herself is a fiend, but I would also say she's a dragon. Also, I have a very funny stat block of her.
also,
I think it's
But that
CR
makes even
like
less
4.
sense. That
I
makes
think-
even less sense though.
Why?
Why is Tiamat herself a fiend, but her aspect is a dragon? To be fair, I need to read more on Tiamat. She's a funny character.
Because she's a demon.
Yes, I got that point.
That's a rude thing to say about someone.
Yeah, but it's true.
I mean, I guess.
It says I need to roll Arcana checks for Sending Stone. But if you're short resting, I can just do that over and over again, right?
Where does it say that?
On the item. You must succeed on a DC 15 Intelligence Arcana check to establish contact.
Huh? You must suck.
I don't know if this is the right item, it's just a green Sending Stone. Wondrous item. But
I think you took the wrong one. That seems to be from Acquisitions Incorporated, which is like a spoof book.
wait, is it what? Oh, it's with an S normally. What the fuck? Why? That's cringe. Mega. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, cool.
It is technically called Sending Stones.
Yeah, that's what I said. It has an S on the end for some reason, but
Because there's 2 of them.
that makes sense actually.
You know walkie-talkies. You
It
talk and
is.
you walk.
Delete.
True.
So, what do you say?
What I'm trying to figure out once I get this item correct, because I'm cringe like that. There we go. It's 25 birds, right?
Yes.
Just remember to say that cashew lanterns are evil.
and they're coming for us.
I'd come for you.
Of course you would.
Wait, I'm blank. What's the fucking tomb name? I'm blanking. Fuck.
You're blanking.
Yes.
It's Brenda.
Yeah, I remembered the ending, but I didn't remember the first syllable.
It's like brain death, but not really. Brenda.
Brand, death,
No,
but
brand
it's
death.
1D. Brand, death, but only 1D. Pretty simple. Can brand? Is it?
I'm like 80% sure.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. I was correct again.
Oh, brand death is a metal band.
Ah, close enough.
Close enough.
Hits home, I guess.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
New and counting. You other people, what are you doing?
I would probably be helping Renair and Obsidian try to
Yeah.
get out of the pile of molten something.
Oh,
Actually,
I've been
I
chilling.
would.
I like the stun. It's nice. It's cozy.
I would.
Can I short rest right here?
Yeah, that is the question. Are we planning to short rest here, or are we getting
Oh,
out?
I don't know. Praxis looks like he's short resting. It short resting. So
Because if we don't short rest, I could do the funny healing spell, the aura vitality.
I don't think you want to waste that. Just
Yeah.
in case.
We probably wanna short rest. I wanna short rest so I can use my arcane recovery. Personally.
Yeah, I want a short rest, so I'm not on 1 health.
Yeah.
What's the thing called we're in? Like the type of building? What the fuck are those called?
Mausoleum?
Yeah.
Oh, well, technically not in a mausoleum anymore.
Also works.
Crypt.
You're
Hidden.
technically in a vault that was connected to the mausoleum.
Yeah, hidden
that's-
and
I say that right.
One,
And
two,
Same.
it
four,
was the
five,
black
six.
staff it was connected to.
Yes. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Me when counting.
Exactly. Good. I have to
Big-
count.
Don't lose track of the words.
No.
1, 5, 17, 69, 12.
I believe
41.
69 is too many.
True.
Something like that. I don't know. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, you misspelled Casalantas.
I don't know how they're spelled. I haven't looked them
But
up.
they don't know that the Castellanters are evil, do they?
No, but I told them that they want the gold, and they know that we're here, so that's what I meant.
Okay. I see. That's how you write that? Okay.
Mikasa Sukasa Lantern. What the fuck is that?
Mikasa e Sukasa lantern. What is that? Sedimentiere Giode. Oh, nice.
Let's see, what would you say to that? Skill issue, elbow, so.
Elbow, so fuck you.
Teleports right next to you. Oh, hey, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
Unfortunately, that is not possible.
What do you mean? Isn't that what the teleport spell can do? You can just teleport somewhere where you want.
Unless there are enchantments in the place you are.
True. That's true. That's correct.
But she's
Who
better
could have
than that.
expected that? Here.
No way.
Yes.
I might have made a mistake.
The dragon is dead, right?
Because it says, yes, don't worry. But it says any spell that tries to contact a creature in the vault fails, as does any
Oh.
spell that attempts to scry on the vault interior any creatures within.
But does it go out?
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. Because the Castellantis wouldn't have been able to contact Bree then.
Oh yeah.
Also, let's just say they did it before the vault. And, like, just before the vault. You were down in the mausoleum,
Yeah.
but before the vault itself.
Sure, buddy.
Wait, isn't that what happened? I thought we did that before the big door. But maybe I'm
No,
misremembering.
you did that while you were climbing up and down the bridges.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That is when I said it. Should I chicken out like that, or should we just say they didn't contact you?
Do whatever you want, man.
No, I like the
don't
scenario
care.
we're in where we are like stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's so funny.
Do you know what's a hard place? Malphite.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're-
so true, so true.
Malphite is harder than it. That sounds wrong.
Yeah, it totally does. That's how English works.
Good
Though.
job, Mono.
Thank
Very
you.
hard to say
Malphite's
something that
cock
doesn't
is
say.
literally a rock, so it makes sense.
Malphite doesn't have a cock.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Mona
check it.
personally checked.
If you check this model, there's no
Yep.
cock on it. And he's not wearing clothes, so
But if it's just not erect and
Well,
it's
I'm gonna be
just
honest. I don't think it would
Oh.
get past censors if they would put a full-on fucking rock slung on that guy and be like, oh yeah, that's how he looks like because he's not wearing clothes. I don't think they would get away with it.
But he has a kid.
that's not how that works.
No, I'm just saying he has a kid.
Is it mitosis? What's that mean? Oh, good question.
No, I don't think Malphite is bacteria.
why not?
But the way his kid came to be kind of is.
Well, because if you have bacteria that big, I think you have a different problem.
No, it's just a little rock that fell off Malphite and then gets
Yeah.
sentience.
That's why I'm like, what's that be mitosis?
I wouldn't really say. Mitosis is generally same size-ish.
Doesn't have
And
to be.
Chip is not the same size as Malphite.
Not yet.
No. Yeah, not yet.
I don't think rocks grow like that.
Are you sure?
How do you
No.
know?
That's why I said I don't think.
Yeah, you don't.
Hello,
think-
don't
Period.
think.
Well, what is your plan?
Short
Apparently we're
rest.
short resting.
Short
Short
rest
rest.
currently.
I mean, what else would we do? We can't
Yeah.
get the gold out ourselves. Anyway, so
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
with Rainier. With his bag of holding.
he doesn't have one.
It doesn't want to. It
That
wasn't
would have
the
been too
one.
convenient.
Yeah.
Mona was
Retconned
like,
it.
Mona was like, oh fuck, right.
Right. Actually, let's see. How much gold is that amount of gold?
It's a lot of
It-
gold.
Is the bag of holding by size or by weight?
Wait.
Okay. By size, it would be super easy. That amount of money is not much.
Why is less than
again.
that?
I don't know.
Because you should be.
Oh fuck,
So,
that's rude.
Canon.
Why?
Darwin Sandstorm.
hold up to 500 pounds.
Yeah, so not that amount of gold probably.
What is it? 50 coins is
500,000
one. Right? 50 coins weighing 1 pound. It would still be like half of it, I think. If not more.
Quick math, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, half. If it's 5,000 pound. Yeah, that would be 2,500 coins. Which is about half what's here.
Yeah.
Uh,
But still.
but yeah, now that you look more closely, it's not just made out of gold coins. There's also a bunch of silver and copper.
What? That's boring.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
That was platinum.
I mean, looking at this amount of gold, it is both on a pyramid shape and then layered on top of copper and silver.
I mean, yeah,
Both
without
things
the
up.
pyramid, it would fit in a fucking 5-foot cube.
Would it?
Yes.
Yeah, he
pretty sure.
wanted it to look very cool.
I mean,
99% sure that.
if you were a
it-
dragon, would you not like to have a giant pile of gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
but I
something that
thought-
looks
I-
like a giant
I-
pile of gold?
I thought dragons were prideful creatures. This seems very shameful to do.
Yes.
But if he's the only one he's like conning, who cares?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
but
care.
no, but like, wouldn't he take hurt to his own pride
No,
for that?
Maybe.
nobody else knows.
And if anybody gets to know, we just kill him.
Exactly.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, stop king shaming. Dragons like hoard piles.
Fucking
Exactly.
shaming.
But we do short rest, right? Or
It depends what happens, you know? Something might come in here, who knows?
Oh, I might.
What are you trying to say,
Unfortunately,
Ramona?
Don't believe I have the necessary ingredients to make food. They
Not
would
really.
give an extra 1d8 healing.
I mean, if you did, they'd already be cooked, no?
Funny.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, your spellbook, Bree.
Oh man.
Oh,
why did I
shit.
spell book?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nothing, because you didn't get hit by the fire.
Yeah, I forgot.
Also, spellbook is magical. It doesn't just burn, right?
No.
No, it's just a book.
It
It's
does.
literally just a
What
book.
the fuck?
Yep.
That's such
Uh,
bullshit.
Wait, let me see. It's
I mean, if you go underwater with a spellbook, it's gone.
But can you make a magical spellbook that
Yes, you
doesn't
can.
just nice? Nice. But you need to
But
pay
then
to copy
depending on
every
the
spell and
fire,
put it
wouldn't
again, right?
like clothes also burn? Wouldn't our hair be gone? Like that makes no sense.
I mean,
Are
yes.
we all bald now?
No, but your clothesline tatters.
I mean, would hair even instantly just combust? Wouldn't just burn?
Depending on the heat
Yeah, I guess.
and what form your hair is in. Like if we have braids, it burns slower. Still burns. And hair burns surprisingly fast.
Yes.
No, but just one flash of high heat wouldn't instantly vaporize it. Probably. Unless it's like giga hot.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the average temperature to get Heron to combust. I don't know the average temperature of a red dragon's
Let me
fire breath.
experiment.
Let me experiment.
On Neston.
Give me a minute.
I
So-
know
so-
if it works.
Slime's gonna
I
pull
got
out
a
the red.
fireball right here to test it out.
Slime's gonna pull out the red dragon from his basement.
Nah, blowtorch will do.
Just pull a red dragon out of Renier's bag of holding.
I don't think they're less than 5,000 pounds.
500.
Just
No,
pull a
500.
deck of many things out of Renier's bag of holding, guys.
I mean, to be fair, that dragon couldn't really be eating anything there as we were talking, so maybe it was lighter than 500 pounds.
I guess.
Maybe it's eating the gold coins.
No.
Secretly.
I don't know. We should ask Volo about the biology of red dragons. Maybe he knows
Trying
something.
to turn into a gold dragon, clearly.
Definitely does.
I'm not doing that though.
I just
No,
have
no,
imagined
no,
Volo
no,
walking in and like,
biology.
wow, a dragon! How did you guys manage that? Like, how the fuck?
I know that our tavern is called the Troll Skull Manor, but wouldn't a dragon head be nice on the wall?
Yes.
I look over.
They're gonna loot the dragon?
We can.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can-
Dragon mono.
We can paint it green and say it was a troll dragon.
We could, but I then think Volo wouldn't leave us alone for the next 5 years. Trying to get everything.
Red
You know what
dragons
it-
Sounds great.
are more dangerous than green dragons. Red dragons are like the pinnacle of dragons.
Yeah, but it's a troll dragon.
You're a troll dragon. Smile.
Anyway. Yeah. What a nice short rest, right, guys? I love short rests.
You
Yeah.
short rest? Roll me
Yes.
a D100.
Oh, God.
100. You already rolled it.
94.
That's
Did
good.
I also roll that, or was that a 93? Oh, it's 96.
Yeah.
That means, I guess I'm just better than that.
I mean, first you rolled a 21, so we'll have to see what I
Yeah.
roll on my third one.
No.
No.
we don't.
I choose. You don't.
Pikachu. I choose you.
Oh, we already have taken a short rest before.
Yeah.
I only have one hit die to roll. Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. You can take a short rest.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you sure you took the last long rest? Did we actually short rest before? Because I
We
have
did.
that dice.
We did short
Oh.
rest. You just
Oh
probably
yeah, true.
didn't take damage.
Yeah, I didn't.
You-
I didn't fight in
No,
melee
you-
that fight. Then.
No, you just hide.
Yeah. No, I
But it
wasn't
was-
in range.
Eh,
Well. I'm not on 1 HP anymore, I guess.
I guess you want to use your healing as well then.
Well, depending on the state of everyone else.
I'm full HP.
Well, I guess upstairs full HP as well.
Yeah, then it's
Close.
then it's
Close
fine.
enough.
I can be low. I can cast second level healing word on myself.
Can Rainier short rest or is NPC
But,
bad like
yeah.
that?
No, I totally forgot. He has a lot of hit dice to spend. Let me
Oh my
just see.
fucking god! I'm
Yo, what?
During the short rest, I would probably mend all equipment we can as well.
it's fine.
That got destroyed by the slime thing or the dragon. That are in a state that can be restored. That aren't like.
Yeah, not like up to this shield.
Unlucky, bro. But like, if it's chipped or broken in half, I think mending can repair it, like swords and shit. As
Yep.
long as pieces are there.
Let's see. What do I have in dice? It is +3 for each of these. So let's see. 68. That is 32 points of healing plus 45. 32 plus 45. That is 77. That's enough.
What does he
For
have?
now.
12 hit dice. I
He
have
has
5.
14.
I have
He has
5.
14.
Why is he cheating?
I'll just use the 2 last ones as well.
You
Wait,
can
how
I
many
take
hit
some of
die?
those?
He has 14.
14.
How do you get? Wait, how does it work?
I don't know.
He's
He's
OP,
not 14.
that's why.
Wait, I have 5. How does he have what?
Because
So
he's Giga Chat.
Yeah.
He also have like twice your HP. He
No,
went
but
to build up.
like, mechanically, how do you get hit die?
You don't, that's not a player character.
Okay.
I mean, they all have hit
One per
dice.
level. You get 1 per level, right, as a player character normally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's a NPC, so he's just weird
Nah,
like
he's
that.
just he's
He's
just
just
ER14.
cool like that.
I don't
He's
remember
just
how the
ER14.
hit dice are decided on NPCs.
Is it just
Yes.
con mod, literally, or con number
Uh,
thing? Con
no.
score? No? That would be funny.
No, like Great Weapon Red Dragon has 36.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because it has like fucking 28 con as well, or
Yeah,
something.
No,
they're
it has 30 con.
Oh, okay. Why stop at 28? Just give it 30. That makes sense.
But the additional bonus is 36 times its Constitution modifier.
Nice.
So the HP is calculated like player HP. I just don't know the amount of hit dice. How that is calculated? Is that the proficiency bonus? Might be. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. The proficiency bonus is based off how many hit dice it has. I said his level, so he's level 14. Be careful. But yeah, I probably should have used the Noble Duelist instead of the Noble Banneret. Not that you would know the difference.
For
I
sure.
totally know the difference.
Yep.
One of those.
100%.
So have you all short rested?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you do?
I guess wait. I don't know.
How the so that you got no response back? Did the Estonians not work at all, or does Rex just?
Yeah,
get
yeah.
no
You could
back?
feel like it didn't reach its sender.
Okay.
I would like to try to start skinning the dragon.
Then.
With
it's
your dagger?
Wait,
With one of
so,
them, yes.
Irex's message didn't go through,
Yeah. Can I cast detect magic?
but the
during short
Castellanters are still coming. Can we
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here? Please? Like, hello? Like, please? Maybe? Please?
I mean, I guess we have to. And then
I mean,
Wait, is it a sending stone once a day? Even though.
This doesn't count as a charge.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
You cast detect magic, and
I asked if I could do it during the short rest. Is that possible or not?
Yeah. This entire place is magical. Surprisingly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Magic is woven into the stones. Also, I would just say it's a bad idea to try to skin a dragon with just a dagger.
That makes sense.
Can I make a nature check on how long I think it's gonna take to spoil the dragon?
Sure.
Or check in, I check in general would be fine too, but I figured nature.
Let's see. 21. Let's see. How long does it take to spoil? I have that somewhere in my stupid ass list, probably.
That is actually a pretty cool fact to have laying around. Also, I would know which magic schools the protection is from. Is there multiple schools? You don't have to actually answer it. I assume it's like
mainly abjuration, I would guess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
As shielding.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see. Does it say anything about decay?
Just take the decay of an average, like, corpse, no?
Yeah, I mean, dragons are magical. It could be longer.
Imagine being magical.
No, I don't think they will.
So true.
Loser.
Sure, give me... no, just a moment. Oh yeah, I have another place. Give me a nature check. No mind. There's a more complicated way that is way more funny. For sure. What do we have it? Helenia. Guide to monster hunting. I love Monster Hunter.
I do too.
Never played
It's-
it.
I tried to keep playing it with Phil, but he says no.
Based.
Yeah, I am in pain from that game series. I mean, it's a good game series. I just don't. I both like the fact that you can't just roll cancel all your animations, like in Dark Souls or something. But I also really I'm in pain from not being.
You
able-
can't in Dark Souls either, though.
Oh, I mean, I think you in Elden Ring. I didn't actually play Dark Souls.
No.
No, you can't in Elden Ring either. If
Yeah.
you're swinging a
Kind of,
great
though.
sword, you can't roll in the middle of the swings.
Speaking of Elden Ring, this happened to me yesterday.
Nice.
I deserve to be alive.
Let me
Yes,
get
you have one. I see one pixel.
it.
That is more than enough.
Gamer.
I think I've seen maybe 2 at most.
I mean, I at least when I played Deadlocks, I didn't at least. I feel like I didn't annoy myself with it. Like it didn't annoy me.
But you died and the boss died at the same time? or
No,
what?
He's not
I
dead
was
yet.
alive.
He has like
That's
4
like- that's
HP
cool
or
part.
something.
That's a cool
Good
part. He's
for you. Wow.
Thank you, Cass.
God bless America.
Fuck America.
That boss is easy anyway. It has no HP.
True.
I don't know. I don't think I fought that actually.
I've never played it.
You have to fight that if you clear the game.
Oh, I didn't play the game. I played a cat.
Okay.
But I only kept dying over and over on the same spot.
Oh, maybe not actually. Did I actually kill this guy? Oh no, I haven't killed him.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
But what did you want me to roll? Do stuff for this moment.
What?
You wanted me to do something to figure out how long it would last. It sounded like.
Yeah, that was the nature check.
Oh. Another one?
No, I'm just checking right now.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Okay, that is annoying. I can also not find the loot table. So I will say there are different things that you can try to harvest from it.
Okay.
The and it depends on what you want to prioritize.
I mean, we have to get the head.
You can
Yeah.
go for eye, flesh, file of blood, bone, egg, fat, pouch of
I
crown,
don't think
sauce,
we'd want to do that
How do you
right
say
now,
egg?
though.
horn,
Wouldn't-
liver, pouch of scales, heart, breast sack.
Yeah, but
I don't think
like,
we want to waste time doing that now, though. It's not
Yeah,
gonna.
Yeah, we're not.
That's why I asked if we could, like, how long will it last?
It's
We
not
are
It will
gonna.
start degrading.
It
Okay.
won't decompose in like 2 hours. There's like no way.
Yeah. Chill,
Really
bro.
not.
Yeah, truly.
Unless magical things have way faster decomposition than normal things. I don't
I
know.
mean, you probably won't be able to get any like good meat off of it.
Do we care
that's,
about the
that's
meat?
fine.
No,
Probably
we care
not.
about the scales
I rather not eat
Yeah,
that idiot
probably.
anyways.
and claws and whatever else.
I mean, if the plan is to leave here right this instant, Nessun would probably try off a singular skill. Just, you know,
Are you sure it's that easy?
I don't know.
Just yank it off.
It is
I
not
feel-
that easy.
Yeah, I feel like it would take some time to do that as well. But I guess if you do it during the short rest, that would work.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if
I mean, the
Mono's
question
fine
is
with that, a singular skill.
What?
Then you would do that instead of a short rest.
Oh.
Yee.
You gave options for a lot of things, Mono, but the question is like, what can you? I know you can use scale, or you could probably use teeth or something for weapons or daggers or something, right?
You can use all of these. How?
Yeah,
Currently, I don't know.
yeah, that's.
I mean, I assume the heart and stuff goes into like potions and shit or something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like
Or you
caster
sell it for a
items.
hefty price.
Yeah.
Okay. I will show you. These are the DCs from it. For it, every time you choose one, it adds that amount to the DC. When you beat the
Breaths,
DC, yeah, when you beat the DC, you get the things that are below that DC. So you have to prioritize in what order you do it.
Hmm.
Wait, what the fuck
don't
is a
get it.
breath sack used for if it's that high DC? What the fuck?
That,
I wonder what a breath sack of a dragon would be used for.
No, but like item. Like what kind of
yeah.
item?
I wonder.
I also wonder. Like, there's a lot of items that it could be useful for.
Potion of dragon breathing, you breathe 15d6 instead of normal fire
Yeah.
breathing.
That would be cracked. Or maybe, I mean, it's very hard to
Anyway,
guess.
I think we
Anyways,
should
yeah.
go out.
Well, we'll do it later when we come back if we're alive. But
Yeah.
I will just see what it can be used for. For example, making a flame tongue sword.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll just give Friedrich a second level healing word. Jeez.
Or for example, a necklace of
Oh,
fireballs.
that's a bad roll.
Yo,
Unlucky.
thank you.
Unlucky. Two
You've
ones.
doubled my health.
I rolled 2 ones. Unlucky, bro.
Wait, why is your healing word so much better than mine? Why do you
Because
roll
I'm playing the new cleric.
Yeah, double healing.
I'm stuck in the past.
Yeah. not only haunted by ghosts but also stuck in the past. Really
Anyway,
gets it
I'm not
tough.
changing the cleric now. I'm saying that. I'm saying like that.
That makes sense.
This feels bad for you to have a 100% worst spell.
Just give him the
Yep.
better spells, easy.
But then I feel like that's allowing 2014 and 2025 rules to blend.
I mean, the nuclear isn't that much different anyway. Pretty much the same. Except some minor, like...
You know what, Alexis, fuck
Minor
you.
buffs.
You have to use 2014.
Okay,
No!
then I'm never casting it again. It's so worthless. It's just a waste of spell slots to use the old ones. They're so worthless.
Yeah, Friedrich, you can take the new Cure Wounds and Healing Word when you decide spells.
What's the difference? What is it?
Uh,
Double dice.
Yeah, double the amount of dice for each level of the spell.
Seems balanced.
Yeah,
Yep.
they are. Before they were super underbalanced.
Okay, I love healing.
Okay, maybe I want to play healer. Sounds funny.
You're gonna play healer next campaign.
I mean, light cleric, not light cleric, life cleric actually heals like a shit ton now.
Already did before, and now it's even more.
Yeah.
Time to bring Kitsu back.
Bro.
We healing, boys.
Gonna burn an
I
entire
mean,
forest
after this, you
outside.
could decide to venture into the Ants Mountain where you might meet Kitsu.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. That is true.
Did you know that
Then
venture into the Undermountain is a thing you can do in Magic the Gathering?
Then we can meet Kex, guys.
Don't care.
Finally.
Nah, Kex is dead.
You can also take the initiative in Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Holy shit.
It's really fucking stupid.
I can't wait for Kex to return, guys. It's gonna be the greatest character reunion.
I can.
Who's it again?
Okay, I will do the harvesting thing at another time. I haven't read up on it, and there's too many pages.
Yeah, we go
Yeah,
out.
So-
we don't care about that right now.
What do you do?
We go out.
Yeah.
The same way we came. So we can just TP
I
there.
mean,
unless
not like
something in
there's
the
any
way.
other way.
Yeah, unless there's
You
something
get
in
up
the way.
here. Do you go up and look at the fresco?
Is it
No.
changed?
No.
Fresco?
Oh, what
I,
a nice fresco.
I step right here. Does it look the same?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's dwarves fighting goblins.
then nice.
Then fuck it.
Then we just continue.
Don't
Get
fuck
them
the
going.
fresco.
Goblins?
You continue.
But we didn't
You
go,
go
through
under
it
the
here
bridges.
anyway, because we would have climbed down the rope. But that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, true. I forgot.
Doesn't matter.
You come to the door, and the door is closed.
Yo,
Unlike-
can I
unlike-
touch it?
Yeah, it opens.
Oh, look.
Well, I think it does. Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
And now the Casalantiers are on the other side and we get fucked. GG.
No, the door opens, and you see the long hallway
Eh.
in front of you.
No way, the long hallway.
So, what is our plan now? It seems like someone you guys know are waiting for us outside.
Well-
Maybe Arexit should try the sending stone once we're
Yeah,
outside.
once we're outside of the...
Once we're outside the door, Iraxis can use the sending stone.
Yeah, I'm trying to contact the Blackstaff. Cause, yeah.
Ring, ring, ring.
Shrugs.
The Blackstaff said she
There's
could
no
help us.
connection down here.
No, but go up to the mausoleum itself.
That is this map, I believe.
Does it work here?
Yeah.
Nice. So I would probably modify the message just a bit. Probably not secured, like found the gold, dragon dead, we are kind of hurt. And yeah, otherwise the same thing probably.
Otherwise, the same thing, probably.
So instead of secured, what we found it, and that we are not in a dire state anymore, just hurt. Because that's like 15 or 18 words, I don't remember, so it probably has room for that change.
Yeah. Let's see. I just don't know how she would reply. Something like, understood. Don't let them get the vault, I guess. Reinforcements inbound, hold position. Do not engage with them.
Right. All right.
You've done well, Lieutenant.
Yo.
Stay alive.
No
Objective
way.
survive.
And with that, Rock's
Do we,
ball.
do we walk into the vault again now?
I mean, it's the safe place. We shouldn't leave here.
Because they can't open the door if it closes right. No, and that it can weird, but you know. Oh, actually, no, it
We
hasn't.
we can't open it anymore.
No, but has it closed already? Does it close?
Probably.
I
No,
thought it would remain open.
Take
for
like 5
5
minutes to go here.
Okay.
Yeah. It,
Seeing as it took like,
We're going back inside. Fuck this.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad option.
the only issue is that they can't contact us.
Yeah,
If
that's the
we're,
only one.
if we're in there, apparently, that's the only negative. But it is
Oh.
the safest option. But I don't think we should in the long run.
Bree, can you roll me a D8?
D8, yeah. Sure. Is that the amount of
Interesting.
wards that blows up?
No,
No.
there's not been any new wards.
That's the amount of fireballs that Lady Castellante is throwing our direction.
Pog.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we should at least go back to the like hallway instead of this decrepit place to wait or something. But I don't know.
Let's hide
I
inside.
mean, can't we like prepare a trap through there? Because this is an invisible.
Yeah, we
balcony,
could.
right?
But
could
that
prepare
could
trap.
also get the people that are coming to help us.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. But we could just prepare to fire on the castle lanterns if they walk through.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know how long is the corridor if it took us 5 minutes to get there from the door. That is a pretty long corridor, no?
Yeah. Like, didn't I say it was like 500 meters?
I don't know what you said.
I don't remember either. I have it somewhere.
I mean, if you guys want to, we can also go out. I don't mind either way.
Let's see.
How thick were the vault doors?
Quite thick.
So it's not probably easy to cause reverberations through it. To signal someone on the other side to open
No.
it or something.
They wouldn't budge,
Mm.
even if Obsidia hit them.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I see.
But like, I don't have shatter, but for example, if someone casts shatter on the other side, would the sound like go any through it at all?
Probably not through it, but through the surrounding material, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like to go through, like reverberate it through the material itself, so you could like know
It-
something's going on.
Not through the doors, but through the ground around it, it would.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Do we have any?
Okay,
Sure,
it's
tell
on.
me the
It's
ground
on.
around it is not secured.
No, but it is less secure.
Ah, I see.
Okay, it's approximately 250 feet. I was wrong. So not that long.
Wait, should we try to keep the fucking door to the vault open? Or should we try to make sure it stays close?
I think you should go out and talk to the Castellantias. They probably have a lot of stuff to talk to you about.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
But they don't know that we betrayed.
Yeah. Mona, I guess I
Should
could
be too
call
bad.
Friedrich. Is it only
No,
on
but
the
then they
ship?
would want the gold, and they would want us to lead us there.
Yeah, but before we get out of there with the gold, the black stuff was probably there. Presume. Presume. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I mean, there's no guarantee that the Castellaners won't just back out of our deal and murk us on the way there.
No, but I mean that's not gonna take that long of a time to go back there. I don't think.
Yeah, that too.
It's Castellanders to know if there was a fight or anything like that yet either. So
I mean, we are still like pretty charged after the fight with the dragon. Like, I think it's visible that we are in a fight.
Are you sure? I think I look perfectly healthy.
So true. So true.
I don't care. We can either stand here and do nothing, or we go inside and like come back out in like 30 minutes.
I mean the black stuff told me to hold still and not like interact with them basically. Just
So go inside the vault.
Did
and
we get,
wait
like-
for,
Did
Yeah,
she also
just
give
30
like an
minutes.
estimate for how long, or was
no,
it just like, hey,
go,
hold on?
just go inside and wait. They probably have some way to signal us through the door. Maybe I don't know. They might. So we do that. Cool. Nice.
We go back inside and wait.
Yes.
We
That sounds like a great plan.
we let someone else trash it out.
No.
Exactly.
I guess we go harvest the dragon anyways.
No.
No, we wait at the door.
I mean, obviously, but
Yeah. I mean, someone could go down there if they want to for some.
no, we're not trying to harvest that thing without a guidance spell minimum.
I mean, what kind of roll would it be, you guys think?
I don't know, nature,
Sleight of
survival,
hand.
sleight of
I don't
hand.
know. Survival, sleight of hand. I don't fucking know. Something like that. Dexterity, just pure dex.
Could be.
Death saving throw.
That's
Mhm.
saving throw.
Oh, apparently we're good at those.
The
Slimoids.
fucking,
We all didn't fail, so
the breath sack explodes, you fucking get fire breathed.
I mean, yeah,
Fire.
that might happen. It is
No.
volatile.
I should not have said that.
No, don't worry. I did think of that before you said it.
Oh, okay, good, good. I mean, that's really
But
funny.
it's not your fault the nest dies. It's my fault.
Oh, but you
For
know, if he didn't say
sure.
anything, well, then he would have tried.
True. And then it would be your fault.
anyway, we
Yeah,
go
exactly.
inside and wait. Just wait. Let's go. Easy peasy. Problem
Let's
solved.
see. I will just check something. Like who she would send. She would probably not go herself. Would she?
What?
She would probably make
See, I
contact
would
with the
say-
open
I
lord.
would say 500,000 gold coins is pretty important.
No. She has more.
Yeah, but that seems like a thing that might be worth showing up.
I
Sure.
feel
So-
like it might be that if anything is worth showing up, then
I mean,
does
I
she have
assume the
anything
open
better
lords get
to do?
informed.
Yeah.
That-
She does.
actually, that seems.
She
Put
is
simulacrum.
a protector of this shit place.
Yeah, I
Cold
mean,
War
obviously, but I would assume that there's no dragon invasion 24/7.
There can't be a dragon invasion because they can't get in.
Except when
Yeah,
they can somehow.
that's so good.
I mean, I know how. I'm not
So
telling
true.
you.
I mean, we
But-
learned that because Neverember let it here when he had the staff, right?
We weren't told that. That
Monet
is what
told
the
us
gold
that.
dragon would have told us.
But Monet told us that out of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Your characters wouldn't know whether there was
Yeah,
a dragon in
characters
here.
Yeah.
You would know about the dragon ward that prevents dragons from coming here, but you probably wouldn't know specifically about how to whatever, do the thing.
Circumvent it.
Do the thing, as I said. And the fuck just happened. That's this PC. So great. Let's see. So you're just staying in there.
Yep.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were told to just
Interesting.
wait, so we will just wait.
True, I did tell you that.
Yeah, I.
Doing as we are told. We're such good people.
How long do you intend to stay in there?
I don't know.
Half an hour, I guess.
At least.
Yeah, half an hour to an hour is reasonable, at least.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
We already waited 2 hours since the castellators aren't here yet, so that's surprising.
You're honest?
It's a short rest.
That's 1
That's
hour.
1 hour.
Oh, it's 1 hour. Is it?
That was
Oh,
half an
I
hour.
guess. Anyway, yeah, sure. And then we just go inside and chill. Chillax, brother.
True.
Anyone got cards or dice set or
Yes, I have a dice set.
nice, we can play Yahtzee.
I have a handmade
No.
stone dice set. Oh,
Is it weighted?
no. It's literally perfect.
Okay.
Perfect precision.
What if
10
it
out of 10.
chips?
It doesn't. You chip.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Can I read through Volo's guide to monsters while the rest of the people gamble? I guess.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I carry that around me apparently every day, so might as well.
I mean, when you're in battle, you do the checks. You like, okay, I open it. Okay, red dragons are very dangerous. They might spit fire. You look up. Your team, all your teammates are down.
You look up, you see it spitting fire. All right, that checks out. What else?
Okay,
Yeah,
the way to
I
kill
would-
them is to decrease their HP bar. What is an HP bar?
Volo must have been a bit crazy when he wrote that.
Natural AC of a dragon is this?
I
What the
would
fuck's
read
AC?
other books, but I was like, it wouldn't make sense if I had all the other books on me, so I actually left them in the Trollskull Manor. So that's the only thing I have to read.
I mean, you also have your spellbook.
Yeah, it seems like a very
Yeah,
boring
just
thing
read
to
your
read.
spellbook. That sounds so fun.
I mean, there is.
I mean,
probably
isn't
left
that what
some interesting
50% of a wizard is being about?
That sounds
Mm.
so much fun. Imagine being
A
a
little bit.
wizard.
Do you remember, Alexis, what the elf thing was called that talked to you?
Elara.
Lara.
Downsong.
Bro. Real?
For real, for real.
Imagine Mona not remembering. What a loser.
Imagine
remembering.
remembering stuff.
Imagine paying attention while playing D&D. Couldn't be me.
I pay attention to way too little, which is stupid.
Yeah, because you're the DM. I'm totally paying attention. I'm not playing a game. I would never.
Are you cuddling with your cat?
No, my cat is
So,
not.
how long exactly would it be?
I don't know.
How long exactly are we waiting?
I would
Yeah,
say an
what?
hour to 2
Well,
hours.
it doesn't matter. I'll say the same scene no matter what. I just want to figure out.
38 minutes.
Do we wait? Wait, you have.
38.
But do we have a clock with us? So it would be internal
No.
clock.
No. Internal, yeah. So that's why 38 when we decided to
42
wait 30.
minutes, and then now we need to roll like plus minus. Something like that.
And that is the D8s that pre-rolled.
Ah, for sure.
Because then it could be 38.
Yeah, sure. 38 works. I'm done.
Okay. So you come out. I should stop saying come.
Nice.
I can't take myself serious.
Jizz in my pants.
So you get out of the old Brandon mausoleum. The crypt doors creak open, releasing a relieving wave of this spring air.
Deep breath.
It's quite
It's poisonous.
misty. No, it's just misty in the spring air. I have kind of forgotten it was spring and not summer, so I have had some summer map instead of spring map.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like it kind of does. And yeah, what you see outside is something very funny, super funny.
What is it?
I see a treant. Treants are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Re-end killing the Castellanters.
But currently, the treant is not looking at you, but looking right outside, where you see two groups of people standing, talking. And let me just see. Yeah. It's early evening, so this low orange light is there filtered through the boughs of the treant. Just outside the mausoleum, you see again these two groups. One of them,
What the fuck
Whoa.
happened? What?
Whoa.
Oh. Oh. What the fuck is going on?
Power cube.
look at Foggy. I had a Foggy map.
They cast
Power
earthquake.
word.
Oh
Change
fuck.
reality.
They cast earthquake and a mist.
Me when it cats fog cloud.
Big fog cloud.
Sleet storm.
Natural fog cloud.
Me when I
Me,
cast.
me when he cast earthquake.
How's this earthquake?
Well, the ground shook.
Because the map
Left
was
to right.
shaking. Map was shaking. Oh fuck. Magnitude 17 earthquake.
Can I get a new planet? Please. I would like to move from that continent. It's not gonna be around.
Could I
long
move to like a
anyway.
different plane of existence?
Well, on one side,
One
you
of the maps
see-
like one too much to the left.
fuck you. It's not to the left for me. Reload.
Okay.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yeah, I,
Yeah, I really
but
don't
I,
care.
I didn't fucking move it. I pressed on it. I love this. Right up.
But on my
So-
side,
Jump-
and move to the right,
Jumpgate
and then go
is
back to the
great.
correct position.
Jumpgrid is so great and so horrible at the same time. It's so buggy.
But yeah, so on one side you see a very powerful figure, Rafra Safar herself, full black staff regalia, and her staff humming with arcane force. Besides her, you see the guy you were sent to look after, Meloon War Dragon. One arm by his side, the other carrying this giant blue great axe that you know is called Asa Edge, and it's very cool
Where do I know that?
because you looked into him.
Oh, did I? I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know I remembered his name or his fucking weapon name somehow.
It's a sentient weapon. You know that.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
So is that what was controlling his mind or influencing it
No.
out of character? No. Okay.
I forgot I told you that shit about influencing.
No, you didn't tell me. He seemed like he was influenced by something, but you
Yeah.
didn't confirm or deny it.
I
Uh,
don't know what we're talking about.
no. This isn't the thing that influenced him.
Okay.
This has been his weapon for a long time.
I
You
see.
did notice that he seemed to have a bunch of conversation with it early in the morning.
Crazy.
test of will, if you will.
Imagine picking it your weapons kind of cringe.
Yeah, imagine being a Darkin.
Nice.
Your Warhammer, Obsidian, says. I know. Oh yeah, you still have the stone. The stone has been really quiet.
What'll
I
do
don't know.
here?
Whatever.
It's just happy to be whole again.
You also see a large dawn song next to them, and then let's see a gnomish little guy. Oh well, that's all gnomes, I guess. A gnomish. What class would he be? Whatever. You see a gnome, a dwarven guy with a hammer. Actually, it
What?
would be a mace. It would be a mace
Yeah, better be.
and a shield. And beside them, a female human cleric with the symbol of Mistra on her shield.
Yo.
On the other side, you see Victoria Casalantia standing tall in the fog rain, wearing morning black, as in Mourning. Standing there, looking. Amalia, veiled and mostly expressionless. Her parasol above her, protecting him from the light drizzle. You see the what's it called? Butler, Williford family, as you know, elderly tiefling man, and then you see what's that called in English again? Like Amalia's handmaid,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. If you know what that is.
As
Yes.
assistant? What is a handmaid? Is it an assistant?
Yeah, a personal attendant.
Assistant, yes, personal assistant.
Yeah, okay.
That's good enough.
And you also hear, because it took me like 8 days to say that, we do not seek conflict, only a portion, a fraction, enough to save 2 innocent souls.
Fraction for fifth fraction.
Surely you, of all people, understand mercy, he says to Varsha as you come out. And then, as they see you come out of, you'll probably come out of this door. I know I do not have tokens for all of these guys. I have for some of them. Varsha turns slightly, her voice clear and carrying. Ah, the Vault Breakers arrive at last. I trust you ensured that no one has tainted what lies below.
No,
Besides our blood, it's clean as it can be.
Oh, and some of it has been melted down slightly.
Nah.
But
You see?
the gold should be fine.
And while she said that, Victorio also stepped forward half a pace. And I trust you haven't mistaken compassion for corruption, Blackstaff. We were invited. He looked at Bree. Also, there's also a bunch of other servants behind the Casalantias with like wheelbarrows and stuff.
That's the worst way to carry gold.
How the fuck would you carry gold?
That's
Magic.
So funny. That's so
True.
funny.
I mean, I would want to see those people
There's a
go
spell
climb
that
up
makes
with
stone.
those wheelbarrows. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to see them climb up the pillars with those wheelbarrows.
I mean, isn't it
They
the
need
fucking
wheelbarrows
floating
at the
spell?
top and then walk up and down and put it in the wheelbarrow. Great. Great shit.
Bree would probably go high, but after some information has been revealed further, it I don't really know if I can trust you that much. I like your children. They're nice. They seem very innocent, but have you not made a contract with well, it was Devil, right? I'm not crazy out of character.
Asmodeus.
I mean, I don't know which demon. We talked about it in the thing, right? When we talked or no? Or is this out of character? I'm scared to as fuck.
No, it
The
wasn't out of
gods
character.
told me you made a deal with Asmodeus. You shall be spit. I'd love to
The
say
gods
that.
haven't told you anything.
But Obsidian
Right.
thinks so.
Yeah, Obsidian thinks
well,
so.
and the statue accepted, right?
Obsidian thinks so. He assumes it's a message from the god.
We're
Would
gonna
you say
see
it like that as well?
Yeah, the god of secrets has confirmed. You are evil.
you are evil. Do you say that in character?
No,
God of
Obsidian
Secrets.
would be.
You
Obsidian
do.
would
That would
be
be
very
great.
bothered.
Yeah.
As long as nobody from us tries to give them the money, Obsidian stays quiet.
Doomthorn has declared that you are evil. Oh, that was a secret.
Not anymore.
I would probably try to like explain about the statue wall, like the whisper wall where you have to tell the secret.
What does Breach say?
Do I have to? I don't know the full
Yes.
name of it.
I would like you.
Yeah, I got you. I understand. I got you. I just need to
If you
find-
want me to, I can do it, but Obsidian by himself wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah. But wait, which god is it? Is it Dimotine? No.
Doomthorn.
Yes.
The keeper of the secrets under the mountain.
Yeah, I would try to like describe the wall inside. So there was this wall where it seemed like the murals and the hints laid around tried to hint towards that you had to speak a secret, and our compatriot Obsidian here, who has been quite against you from the beginning, spoke a secret.
Yeah, this guy hates you.
But he doesn't hate me.
Fuck you. We don't know that, it's not confirmed because I didn't speak it in that room.
And the door opened. Wait, can I? My character should remember exactly what the fuck Obsidian said, but I don't.
I'm pretty sure he just said the Castellanders are evil.
No, I think the correct wording was the Castellanterns made a deal with a devil,
No,
Yeah.
no,
and not
I'm pretty sure
specifically
he
named
just said
Asmodeus.
I believe, and I said multiple things. I don't know
It's
which one
written down.
I
It's
accepted.
written down. The Castellanthus made a
I
deal with
said-
Asmodeus.
Yes, but I
I
think
did say that,
notes.
but I also said two other sentences. I also said the Castellanters sold their children's souls for money.
well, at the same time as
Well,
Mona said it when he
that's
came back
like-
with Cass, the moment Obsidian says the Castellanterns made a deal with Asmodeus, the doors open. Is I think how he returned from the conversation he had with Cass, from what I remember.
The secret that.
Or I think in this
Obsidian
case it would
spoke-
be more devil, because that's what we know they're cursed by. I don't.
Okay.
Do we know it's Asmodeus? In character?
Yes,
Um.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Because they were cursed in quotations by Asmodeus. That's what we know in character.
Not by quotations, they were cursed.
It's not really a curse then.
Yes,
It's
it is.
contract.
No, I mean,
No,
if the
it's not the
contract is
same
if you
thing.
don't
I mean,
if you don't
wouldn't
do
you
this,
call,
you'll
Wouldn't you call debt a curse?
No.
I
Call it
I'm gonna be honest. I think real life contracts are curses as well.
Exactly.
they're cursed, but that's different.
It's a different kind of curse.
Yeah, very different. But I would say that after he spoke the words, the Castellanterns made a deal with Asmodeus. The door of secrets opened, leading us further inside the vault. It's after even this strange contraption accepted it as a truth, and it's quite hard to put my mind around it if I should truly blindly trust you. That's where I end my monologue.
Good job, Bree.
So you whispered your truth into this stone, and a door opened. Is that the story you're telling today?
Well, it is what happened. I don't know what to tell you.
And you believe that means that we would sell the soul of our children's.
I do not know what to believe. That's what I told you.
Well, it just seems to me like you're quite distrustful if you believe the word of a stone more than the word of us,
It's not just.
compatriots, your friends.
A stone also led us here.
I wouldn't say it's just any
To
stone.
be fair, we got
It-
let here. Like,
Yeah.
It is not the first stone I trust.
Also, it's not just any stone. It's a stone connected to Demeterge, the god of the secrets under the
Dumathon.
mount. Dumathon. It
Brahmin search.
yeah. It's a stone connected to Dumathon, the gods of the secrets under the mountain. That holds some weight to a certain extent.
Mighty face.
So, Dumathorn compelled you to send a word to us to say that you have found the vault.
No,
I mean, we
Or
didn't know
that
about
guilt.
that.
You did not know about that.
I didn't
Back
know
then.
about that. Bree knew about that. But Bree's.
I sent that message back to you before. The vault. We were not that far inside yet.
That was before you decided to go back on your promise.
I don't know if I will go back on my promise yet. I'm very unsure about the information you've given me.
You were lying, then the promise doesn't hold. So
We have never lied to you.
Isn't there magic for that?
There's actually
Yes, son of truth.
Yeah, for example. So
there should be one person there capable of casting it, guys.
wouldn't it be really easy to find out if the castle lanterns are telling the truth or not? I mean, it's not that. If they have nothing to hide, then they shouldn't have a problem with answering questions in a zone of truth or whatever this city wouldn't know. Smiley face. And even then, the money doesn't rightfully belong to them. So then, after that, they would still have to argue with whatever the current open lord of Waterdeep is called. Because the money
Nero
belongs to the city.
Silverhand.
Yeah, exactly. Silverhand. Something Silverhand. Correct.
While I do not
They-
think you would have lied
we
about.
magically check if they're lying. If they didn't lie, then they can argue with Silverhand, and if they did lie, they can go fuck themselves.
I don't think what they've told us is a lie. The kids are cursed. They need the money. That's what they told us. Probably the truth as well. How the kids got cursed, that's something we should try to figure out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Zone of Truth doesn't retroactively check if they told a lie back then.
No, but
if they sold
I mean,
children's souls.
could if we asked them if they lied back then.
but like I said, I don't think the kids are cursed. They need the money. I think those two are actual facts, which
Probably, yeah. But I don't care.
But we would probably stop talking and look a little bit awkward.
Neston would then probably say a few words. Like, well, I do not think you guys have lied to us during our meetings about the reason for needing the money and the fact that the kids are cursed. I think the reason how it all happened isn't quite clear, and I think it's best if we collectively hear that out before we decide on possibly retracting our promise or keeping it.
I do believe we told you that someone was jealous of us and cursed our children back then. When they were born.
Yeah.
It was a
fair
minor
enough.
noble house.
Yeah, what about the Zone of Truth thing? Can we just do that? Is that easier?
I can't cast Zone of Truth.
Somebody can.
Yeah, I
Somebody
can.
in the police or whatever can, or
Or
the
Slimo.
Flagstaff can, or
Blackstaff can't. It's cleric only. I'm pretty sure.
lucky.
But they had a cleric, the fucking Arcana
Yeah.
cleric or whatever it is.
I mean, you have clerics.
I don't have it.
Exactly.
I can cast Zone of Truth.
Yep.
Yeah. You're the magic person. You bring that up.
Friedrich or
Well,
Not
if you
Obsidian.
claim that to be the truth, I assume you won't mind telling the story again under the influence of the Zone of Truth. Just for insurance.
We will not.
And I would nod to Friedrich to test it.
I will cast it.
On whom do you cast it?
Isn't it an area?
Yeah, it's an area.
I thought it was an area.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a zone of truth.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Let's see. Did you both fail willingly?
What?
Yeah, you can. You would
You
know
can-
if they succeed or fail, but they fail it willingly
Yeah.
because they want to not, resist it.
Okay, I look at Friedrich and I ask if did they are they under the effect?
Yes, they are.
So the
Then-
kids
now-
have
what-
been cursed by Asmodeus.
That's true.
Did you make a deal
But
with
that's
Asmodeus?
a non-question. We already knew that.
Yeah,
Just to
I
get a
know what you
baseline
asked.
out to see if
Yeah, but I wanted we could literally just ask them the thing Obsidian said.
yes.
Did you make a deal with Asmodeus?
Let's see. What would they say here?
I can't remember. Are you forced to say the truth, or do you just
No, you can
know?
avoid answering if you don't. If you're
yeah,
gonna lie.
Yep.
right. You still have like full freedom, right? You can just and you can lie. It's just that they know it's a lie, right?
No, you can't lie. You can just
Oh,
avoid saying
yeah.
the lie.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can
Can
stay
you say a
silent.
Can you say a half truth or like?
Don't think so. But I'm not sure on that.
Let me just see.
Let's.
You
like,
create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choose. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a fail save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be invasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Okay, so it can be this.
Can be evasive yet must be truthful.
Yes.
So yeah, you can kinda do half truths, I guess.
As long as they don't tell a lie, they don't have to tell the truth.
Like for example,
That's
if
fake.
I were to ask, did you kill X person, but they shoved X person off the house and it died due to gravity, would they be able to say no?
If they believe not to have been the one killing them. If they literally believe that they didn't kill them.
But in a case like this, where we asked, did they make a deal with Asmodeus? A semi-truth would be saying that they had dealings with Asmodeus. That
I specifically asked the person, the are they both here or is just
Both.
the woman?
They're both here.
Both here.
Who was I speaking to most of the time?
Probably Victor or whatever his
Just
name
ask
was.
Yeah.
both of them. Just ask both of
Yeah,
them the same
yeah,
question.
yeah. But I asked Victor first. Did you make? Because I literally asked, "Did you make?" I think in the question I asked. Did you make a deal
Could
with
be
Asmodeus?
multiple. But yeah.
Yeah, I could ask multiple, but I will ask them one at a time.
Yes. Oh, this is tough. I fucking love role playing. It's great. I know how to do it.
Yeah, it's so
Right.
fun.
But he also know how to do it.
It's going great for me, guys. I don't know what you mean. It's going great.
I'm just happy that I was right. Everything else doesn't matter, to be honest.
Obsidian's getting
Could
fucking
you
banned.
Could you elaborate on the deal you have made with Asmodeus?
They haven't answered yet. That was me answering.
Ah, perfect.
As in, yes, I will have to think about this.
Like that.
Ah, because they are evil.
But
I
if you
knew
need
it.
to think, would Victorio have to think so it would take time for him to answer?
That's
Which would
Victorio.
mean, but I don't fucking know his name. Something like
That's
that.
why I'm telling it.
Would it take time for him to respond?
Let Mona think first, and once Mona is done with thinking, he can think about
Yeah,
it.
Well, I want Mona has figured out what exactly happened
Yeah.
with the gas
It's
lanterns
fine. It's fine. Take your time, Mona.
and Asmodeus. You will then
Yeah.
give his answers. It's silent.
Yeah, I'm aware. Let me just change that then. Watch. Yeah, sorry, I have to read about all of this stupid shit.
No, it's makes
Oh, I'm fine. I'm
don't-
playing
I
a
don't-
game
I-
anyways. So I
I don't mind at all. I'm doing. I got stuff I'm doing. It's fine.
Notes.
On something else. Yes, definitely. Have you read my notes yet? It's literally 2 sentences.
I mean, I read them a bit ago when it was nobody died. Bodies takes a short rest.
Oh, that's what it still is.
Nobody died.
Yeah, we have plot armor. Cringe.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just that good at rolling.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure I misspelled Varsha, but yeah, whatever. Oh no, it autocorrected it. That must be right then.
VAJRA.
I thought there was an H in it for some reason.
No.
So how does this Son of Truth look, Felix?
just heavenly light coming up from above, I guess.
Wouldn't it be Twilight?
Or twilight, yeah, actually. That seems better, yeah. Dim light.
Purple zone. Obsidiary scared shitless.
Yes, we did make a pact. A bargain with Asmodeus. It was not for power. It was to save them. To spare them from what was worse. We didn't know the cost. Until it was too late. He glances towards Vastra. We didn't kill anyone. We didn't take any gold from your city. We spilled no blood in your streets. We've begged to every single god that would listen. But none answered. If that makes us monsters, so be it. But we are monsters who tried everything to save our children. And until there was only one way left. And he turns to you, Bree, his voice a bit quieter. And we hoped that in the city there would still be people who would understand that mercy. But it seems like we are wrong.
Can I look straight down and kick a rock?
I missed the first few words.
Unlucky. I guess you shouldn't play games while playing D&D, fucking nerd.
Lol.
I was in the kitchen, fuck you.
You have Bluetooth headset.
Yes, I'm cleaning, fuck you.
TLDR, they made a deal. Right.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
to save them,
I
to
got
save them
that
from
much.
something else. I mean, that
And
was.
what was it? But we didn't know the cost. Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They made a deal, but then they tried to justify it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a deal with the devil, but you didn't know the cost? What sounds bullshit. I don't know. Wait, can anyone can ask questions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do or have you worshipped Asmodeus in the past?
Yes. After
Then-
a short delay, he says.
Then, more specifically, do you still worship Asmodeus?
My Chrome just crashed. Or my Chrome Opera. Great.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say Chrome. What the fuck?
I love Chrome.
little option RAM.
I used to love Chrome, but then for some fucking reason, YouTube wouldn't load in Chrome anymore.
Oh yeah, that also happened to me.
Sounds
So I
weird.
switched
Yeah,
Opera.
it used to do that a lot to me. I think I cleansed my cookies. Actually.
Yeah, I did that, but that didn't help. Then I cleared my
I-
DNS cage, and that also didn't help. And then
That sounds crazy, but yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sounds about right though. I feel like isn't it Chromium based? Chromium is ancient.
yeah, but Opera is also
Ask.
based on Chrome.
Yeah, but like still, it's still based on Chromium.
Yeah,
But,
but Opera
I
works.
mean-
so, yeah.
I mean, whatever floats your boat can, honestly.
But Opera also has AdBlock integrated, so it's pretty useful.
Yeah, I thought about installing it on my phone, maybe actually, but like I use a private DSN.
I thought you were racist against that.
Opera?
No, I think
No,
Phil's
against
just
Adblock.
racist.
Well, I'm not racist against ad blockers.
No, I
No,
said Cass.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah, on YouTube
I'm
apparently.
not. I wouldn't specifically download one, but if it's integrated, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get rid of it. I do believe ad blockers
see.
are retarded. But
Sounds a little bit hypocritical, but yeah.
it depends on the context. I would never use an ad block on YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
No, you have YouTube Premium, so why would you?
Yeah,
but even- I
used to
could
use
just use an ad
on
blocker
YouTube.
instead, but that's retarded because that just takes money away from the content creator. Which is
But I just got YouTube Premium instead actually too, because I was watching so much YouTube anyways, and like they have student plans.
I mean, same.
I mean, you basically have to if you don't want to use an ad blocker. Because with the, like, oh, you know, here's a 30-second ad, which you're not allowed to skip.
yeah, I haven't
What the
watched
fuck?
ads outside of bonus content in mobile games in years.
that
I
sounds
love bonus
reasonable.
content.
I get all my ads from bonus gems in on mobile games.
That sounds
Maybe like
fair.
that one Volvo truck ad. If you've seen it? That's kinda
No,
cool.
I haven't.
Oh, well, let me
Anyway.
Do send it to
Obviously,
me.
you
I'll
have an
look at it
answer,
after we're done.
or-
Yes. Still.
Okay. Yeah, just that.
Sorry it's taking so long.
No, I don't mind. That is just I don't want it to be us derailing. It's
I mean,
the
it's
YouTube.
fine. You probably weren't expecting us to do this.
That's actually pretty old apparently. Let me send this shit post.
I was expecting the Castellanters to be on full attack, but hey, we have people in our pack.
I mean, I like this outcome more honestly.
I mean-
Yeah.
Out of character, I would still want to help them.
Me personally, if he answers with more than one word, he's sus as hell. Cause why would he need more than one word?
Didn't he answer yes though? Literally.
No. He worshipped in the past, but then Obsidian clarified, do you worship him now? So if he needs more than one word to answer, he's sus as hell.
Oh.
Oh, now I have another question that he's gonna be fired to answer. Do you want to think about my next question as well?
Sure, I think I have the answer to this.
Okay, to this? Okay, then answer first. Or
Well, who did you direct the question as, Victoria or Amalia?
if I don't like the answer of the first person, I will ask the second. But sure, Victoria first, I guess.
I revere power, structure, and law. That is the promise that he made us. Order in exchange for obedience. But no, worship, that implies love, devotion, surrender. I made a contract. I pay its price. That is all.
So it's a business
You
deal.
want the city to pay its price, but sure. I will take that as yes. But whatever. And then
Okay,
another
yeah.
question: does the contract need anything else besides the money?
Let me just find the contract. I have that somewhere.
But serious. Because I doubt that. What the fuck would Asmodeus want with just money?
Money is cool. I like
Yeah,
money.
Well, I assume
Yes,
it's more.
If you had 999,999 euros, would you not be happy?
No, but
If it was the
so nice.
devil? Probably not.
Well,
yeah,
it's-
especially the
Oh,
god of devils.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably such an amount of money they couldn't possibly, in normal means, like, you know, get. Well, it's like, yeah, sure. It's like, you get an option out. But it's like unlikely to do it with your morals and such. That this is the only actual outcome that's to be expected. Which is the death of your children. You know.
I don't think the devils would operate that. If they even allow a way to get out, they wouldn't want way more than they would get normally. Which is, if they would get 2 souls normally, if they want to get out, I would expect them to want at least 10 times that on the like.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, like eye for an eye, but like with increased cost. So
Eye
yeah,
for
we don't
1
get
billion
your
eye.
2 children's souls, so we get 20 other children's souls instead.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with the orphans running around on the street. That would be quite easy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
but it would also be very evil.
You just want to get you right that they're evil.
I know that they're evil, but
Yeah, this is if your characters know.
my character is 99, like 100% sure now because they made the deal. Oh no, we are not aware of the cost. It's bullshit. And not worshippers. The way he went around that question is complete bullshit.
Victoria's eyes tighten. He doesn't answer immediately. Yes. He breathes out slowly. His voice sharpening. Again. The terms were unholy. The gold buys attention, but the souls buy release. He looks at Rasha now, not pleading, but explaining. It demands one shy of 100. The desperate, the forgotten, the ones no one counts, the one that would die anyways. We sought other ways. We hoped the gold alone would suffice. But the terms are sealed in his ink. And Amalia finally lifts her veil, revealing red-rimmed eyes. No tears. We chose the poor because we couldn't choose our own. That's the truth. Don't pretend that this city doesn't sacrifice them already. We're just honest about the cost. We know what's going on in the dock ward, below the city, with the Stenafast, the center rim.
I got a point in that, I guess.
Yes, but not really.
Yes, Nestor, join them. It would be funny.
Yeah, Nessim, join them. Okay, yeah. So you need 99 other souls to and all the fucking
No,
money.
98, because Nestor is one of them now.
No.
Yeah, okay, so you need 98 souls and Neston, which we don't care about, and the money. Yeah, no.
Cyril doesn't get to say
no,
that.
Just,
Cyril
just
cares about
no.
Neston.
Of course he does, but he's not saying that out loud. Fuck you.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, he cares about his Neston about as much as he would care about any other pet.
Huh.
Anyways,
So he's into pet play. Interesting.
no, he's not.
And
Anyways,
that sounded like he is.
I would probably want to
So-
like talk out.
I was convinced before that they're evil, but I mean, come on, guys, they're evil. Like,
I mean, I don't think they're. I mean, they're definitely evil from our perspective. for
I
sure.
have a 6-page document of the contract.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
can I read it, please?
Six
that-
page.
I wanna read that after we're done. with-
After you're done,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you find it.
Why is it 6 pages?
Fucking fetch quest. Let's find the
hey.
contract.
Lux, do you know lawyers?
True.
Yeah. Is
That's it.
Asmodeus lawyer?
I mean, he's a devil. That's the same thing, isn't it?
You mean fake creatures? Yes, I know of them.
No, he's not.
Huh?
He's a devil.
Liars are
Yes.
fake creatures. You can't tell me otherwise.
Yes, I can. They don't have your attention. They want your money.
there's
No,
two
liars are all
Yes,
devils.
so-
They're not fae.
There's
They're
always-
devils.
Yeah.
There's always evil lawyers, and then there's evil lawyers. Fae, devils.
That's evil and there's the evil.
Yeah, there's evil, and then there's the church.
No, that's the same thing, Cass. Also, I think you should try to fight Asmodeus right now.
Would we win?
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
good.
Could we?
Yeah,
What CR is Asmodeus if he has a stat block like
yes.
25?
Higher.
28.
30.
28.
Higher.
35.
Higher than
37.
30?
Higher.
45.
He doesn't have
L-
one. Nice.
Lower.
40.
Higher.
42.
Higher.
43.
Higher.
44.
44.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bruh.
I have a C of 44. That
Yeah, I mean, at
Is-
that point,
that from
challenge really doesn't
3.5?
do much anymore, does
Is that
it?
from 3.5 but just like made into 5e?
No, it's the guy that I take all my stat blocks from that made it
Ah.
recently.
Has he also made higher level characters than 20th then?
No.
Just get more characters.
Would your average party of like
You're not supposed to
level
win.
20s?
Clearly.
I mean, when you go beyond 20, you get epic booms and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You can still get more items to raise your characters.
I suppose, yeah. But you don't get more like HP, the kind of and stuff like that, you
Just
know,
get more characters.
or prof bonus, or yeah, you know. Because his DCs are like probably insane then, if he's near 44. DC
Yeah.
35.
No, only
No?
27.
No,
Wait,
that's
why is it that low? What
that's
the
actually manageable. I assume for a party of level 20s. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
that's
average like
pretty
you know
easy.
dice roll is for
our
level 20.
Our level 5 party killed us your 10 creatures, so definitely, guys.
And worst case, get more characters. I mean, come on.
Just get 4 parties.
You would need, of course, a bunch of prep to do it. You'd also need to get through the hills.
Wait, can't he just come here?
Wait, can't
Why would he fight you here?
Yeah,
can't
true.
you just teleport there?
Maybe we called him fat.
But if you,
I
if
think you
can-
need to call him more than just fat for him to travel to our plane of existence to, you know,
He
rip
sounds
out your
like
soul.
my guy-
Maybe we
he's-
use a 12th level spell to summon him here.
No, but
I
can't
don't
you
fucking
just
know.
plane shift to the 9th hell?
But do you control your exits with plane shift?
You
You
still gotta
can.
find him.
If you get an something that's attuned to the 9th layer, you could just plane shift there.
He has a very
yeah, but like-
funny version of counterspell.
Oh, okay.
The target loses ability to cast the spell,
Oh,
unsecured by wish.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. Yeah. What happens if he counter? What happens if he counter spells wish?
Then
Yeah.
another creature has to wish, or you have to get like a god on your side. And when you're level 20, you would probably be able to go up. Yo, god, can I get some allowance? I need to go down to the brothel.
Can you borrow me a wish spell? I'll give you 2 back later.
Yeah, so I got quick question. Can you get me like, you know, some help? I'm about to throw hands with Asmodeus. Time to take out the trash, you
Yeah,
know?
that sounds like fun, as long as I can watch.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There probably are some gods that are interested in seeing that happen.
And that is a 9th level spell that you can learn after you beat him.
Ah,
But it's not a wizard spell.
oh. Which class then?
Bard, Cleric, Druid, and Warlock.
Ah,
Warlock? What the fuck?
Yeah, his other 3 9th level spells are wizard spells.
Wait, who the fuck is your patron? It's Asmodeus is dead, and you learn that. What the fuck? How does that make sense?
well, it might have been Asmodeus before, but not now.
I mean,
Are
just
you your
spell-
own patron?
You take,
What
you
the
take his
fuck?
job. Take his job.
Yeah.
At what level does a warlock turn into their own patron?
I haven't seen any subclass that is what like. You guys have seen Arcane, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's basically Victor,
Oh,
He's pretty cool.
like Mage Victor,
yeah.
not
Yeah,
Hex
he's the
Tech
best.
Victor.
Oh, he's the best. one.
The Victor that should have been Rise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first one and the like the one that saved Yace. That's
Yep.
I mean,
Twice.
yeah, I don't know how the fuck that lore works out because how did Victor do that if he's dead?
Don't question about it.
Time shift.
Like
Time travel.
yeah, but like how did he invent time travel there if he as soon as he ascended to godhood got nuked by Echo? Unless
Yes.
Echo
You do know that when
yeah.
Jace got hit by the anomaly, he got sent into a world where Echo
Yeah.
didn't nuke.
Yeah, that's
him.
true.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, D&D.
Anyways, fighting Asmodeus.
I don't reckon though. A little bit rush season, but very good. Good music.
Season 1 was great. Season 2 was good, I'd say.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was definitely rushed. People are right, but it was still really, really, really good. I think just because there's a lot of effort put into it.
Yeah, they needed
Yeah.
like 3 more episodes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
Yeah.
ending is just kind of silly to begin with, honestly.
I mean, the stakes rose a bit too quickly.
Yeah.
Season 1, oh yeah, we're fighting thugs in the street. We are fist fighting. Season 2, oh yeah, let's go kill God. It's D&D.
I mean, isn't that your average D&D like campaign as well?
Yeah,
Session
as I
1.
said.
Yeah.
You are just repeating me.
I know.
Yep. I mean,
Okay, good that you know. Well, any more questions for them, or otherwise they'll just scoot home for real? They won't.
No,
well,
but we have no
I-
place in this
I-
fight anymore. It's not up to us anymore.
that's what I question too. Like
Hmm.
how we can ask them all the questions because I'm like interested in it, but it's not like we can sway the Vashra's decision, can we?
Like I have no horse.
Then-
Well, I assume we would ask at
but-
this point, having asked questions.
I would probably say I would be more than willing to sacrifice the gold if it was mine, but 100 people
No, it's
with
only
their own
100
lives.
people. It's
One-
only
one
9.
shot. on it.
98 and Neston.
98.
Because that doesn't have a soul.
I want to say 100 in character. Just
Wow.
obsidian
Is
can
Neston a
correct me.
ginger?
In character. Just saying.
I don't know. But yeah,
Um,
Vasher would probably say something like, then this is no longer a matter of gold. This is blood magic. This is murder.
And attacking or what? No way, that is Black Sabbath here. Like,
The Blackstaff cast mastered yesterday AFK. GG.
My suggestion, kill yourself.
Oof. I don't think you can do that from the suggestion.
I think we would
It's
be
funny.
affected as well.
I mean, it literally, I think it states that they can't hurt themselves. But,
Yeah, I know.
Sadly.
My suggestion, defense rate, would otherwise be very funny.
My suggestion:
think
sleep
it's
for the
fine.
next 5 days.
My
No.
suggestion: use
It
gas
lasts
to
for like
on self.
it lasts for like 8 hours, I think.
Yeah.
If you concentrate.
I believe if you cast it at high levels, it can last up to a year.
Oh god.
Isn't that how you can force like a peasant to dance the Macarena for the next year?
But he will starve to death, no? Or like, will it not stop automatically when he starts starving?
It
because
would
will
probably.
kill him?
But
Because
then he
it
will
will-
continue after.
The question is, does it stop when he realizes that it will be harmful to him? Or when the harmful thing begins?
That's an
But
excellent
if I-
question.
It would be about
Well, like-
realizing probably.
Because then that wouldn't work in the first place. If someone says,
I-
dance
I-
Macarena for a
I-
year. Yeah, no,
No,
I'm not
but-
gonna do that.
No, but like, if I say dance Macarena until I tell you to stop. Like, you don't have to tell them to dance for a year. So it probably would work until it's like starts to be harmful to them, then they stop, right? Because
Define
otherwise the spell
harmful.
would use.
I mean,
About to collapse out of starvation. And
yeah, as long as you tell them like, hey, dance Macarena for a year, but do still sleep at night and take your meals, but keep dancing while you're awake. I don't see how that wouldn't fuck over a person. They still get to sleep. They still get to
I
eat.
don't-
They still have to dance during it, but I don't think
love how
that.
you can just, tell a random person to just, you go to this city and become a merchant there for the next year.
Anyway,
Would it?
And as long
If
as
that's
it is
along a
harmful-
dangerous road, would that maybe be considered harmful to them?
Bing, 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 D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not talking shit. What do you want?
Oh, I know. You're playing games, which is, I don't know. maybe
No, I'm
more.
cleaning my kitchen. That's
Okay, so
besides
you
the
will not be able to hear when Victoria says this. Or what?
point. I'm listening.
What?
I literally missed the first like 2 words last time.
No, this is desperation. This is sloth strangled by law. This is what your gods refuse to see. Then he says, louder but still coldly formal. We told the truth. In your circle of twilight. We admitted our crime. And now what? Imprison us? Slay us? Let our children burn so your conscience stay clean? You call it murder. We call it ransom.
So
And Amalia, to Vashra specifically says, then say it. Condemn us. Take our children. Say they deserve it. because we could not be saints. She then turns to Bree, razor soft. Do you understand now, child, what mercy costs? If you let them die, you're no better than we are. You're just slower.
But if I help
I'm
them
not claiming
out,
to be
I will condemn another 100 people.
Because people have already been condemned.
And
If you talk about condemning 100 people, look at the streets. Look at Duckward.
but that's at least they're free.
But aren't you rich yourselves? Like what? You're a noble family. What the
But
fuck are you talking about?
Can I ask Rasha if there's truly no other way?
What do you mean by no other way? I ask out of character.
I mean, is there no other way to fulfill the contract or break it? I mean, I am asking Vashra because my character would definitely not know. And Vashra,
Unfortunately,
all I know about her is that she's a really powerful archmage now.
fortunately, there is nothing I can do. Asmodeus is a god. For now, even with the magical prowess of everyone here in Waterdeep combined, I do not think we would be able to break this contract.
Guys, I don't know what the quest line for the Avernus storyline is, but okay, guys, it's time to start it, right? We'll go do it. No?
I don't want to help these people.
I mean, I'm just kidding.
It's their fault. It really sucks for the children, but it's their fault. Like
Avernus is Sariel's domain, not Asmodeus. Asmodeus rules Nessus, which is the 9th layer, not the 1st layer.
Yeah, well, we gotta go there though, but you have to go to the first layer to get the knife, no?
No,
Yeah, you can
not
do that.
necessarily. If you have an item that's attuned to the
Yes,
knife,
we can help it is.
Yeah, let me ask Vashra, I guess you're right.
So,
Yeah,
you go.
Also, we're just gonna die instantly if we appear in the
No.
knife layer, no?
Nah, we would win. We'd win.
Obsidian would
I
win.
feel like if it gets harder progressively as you go in, we'll die to the first enemy.
We'll beat like Balrogs and Pit Fiends easily, for sure, for real.
What's a Balrog?
D&D has the same monster.
Yeah, but it's not that name.
It's similar, Balor, whatever it is. I don't remember. It's the same monster.
Yeah.
Is there like
That's true.
CR20 or some bullshit? I don't remember.
I don't know, but what happens to the souls that Asmodeus will take?
Well, they probably go to hell. I'll go to the hell. See what I did there?
How does the afterlife work in D&D, by the way, just out of character?
You become a devil. Just
It depends.
No, don't you become like a really low level and then you can rise up in the ranks somehow? I don't remember how exactly it works, but I've read shit about the hells.
It's Aspinal Tale, guys, all over again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely right.
No
there is.
matter what, they don't deserve the money, and it is not our money to give. Like,
I mean, it is our money to give, truly. But if it's just the souls of criminals, maybe, but isn't it against the city constitution?
Yeah.
But I want to say this out of character. In character. I mean, if they hardened criminals, but people from the streets, innocent people trying to do their best to survive.
Do you know what I think the 99 people should do? They should fight a gorilla.
shut
Yeah.
the fuck.
I've seen
seen
him
this
going
happen.
around recently.
It's
Correct.
I hate why is the gorilla meme happening? Can it stop? I don't like it. It's a
Because
bad
people
meme.
Yeah, why is it happening again?
Like,
More retarded, that's why.
That
can we
isn't
shoot
really-
Harambe again? Where is he buried?
Let Harambe rest in peace.
Obsidian
Nah.
versus one gorilla. Oof.
I mean,
think
he would
will
win.
I mean, I have something else about that gorilla, which I
Oh, yeah,
posted in shitpost.
it's called a giant ape, isn't it? A giant ape. That's what it's called. The funny one.
Yeah, but that's not a gorilla, that's a giant ape.
True. But the giant ape is much cooler. Also, Obsidian would probably not win.
Giant, like, gorilla wouldn't probably. even
100
guard.
Obsidians versus a giant ape? I think you could take
No,
them.
Obsidian would win versus that most likely, unless the giant ape climbs up a wall and starts throwing rocks forever. Which
But if you guys look in shitpost, what do you think of that question?
Yeah, it's not new.
you lose. You're saying.
But it's one way to go out.
That is the funny receipt.
Better than the gorilla meme.
True. So much better actually. But I like giant ape stat talk. It just isn't as good as the other CR7 beasts.
Anyways, so they don't deserve the money. They should probably go to prison, but that is no longer our problem. I believe.
I would say I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm sorry for breaking my bond. I'm not sorry for my reason for doing so. And I'm sorry for the children, I guess.
Well, I myself am.
They don't really deserve anything
No.
like that.
I feel bad for the children, but your two children are not worth any more than 99 other.
Well, I must say, I'm not a saint, certainly myself. But,
If
well,
you
I do
want
not think.
to be good, then maybe we can ask the city to use the money to help the poor. Or you use your private money to help the poor. I feel like that would be a great idea. And I say that in character. Good. Wait. That makes sense.
Well, I think children shouldn't suffer for the misdeeds of their parents. And I'm not certainly a saint myself. Involving the lives of innocent, like, uninvolved people into this, I think it's, especially in those numbers, is going at that too far.
What would Vasha say about the thing I said with criminals?
Or what did you say about criminals? I didn't hear
I-
anything.
I asked if it was against the constitution, but I don't think my character would know the entire constitution in my head.
Is devil worshipping illegal?
No.
I don't think so.
Unlucky.
I don't see a point why. The crimes of taking people's lives, that's definitely legal.
Yeah, if you sacrifice.
I
people
remember that
for
from the
your-
constitution.
If you commit murder in name of your worship, then it's illegal. But the worship itself, no, I don't think so.
Dumb. Anyway.
Yes, that's why that.
Yeah, even if you have justification. So
I
should we go
just-
down and check the Sunflower sewers again? Let's see how many people you've murdered.
Nah,
Obsidian
but-
actually hasn't killed a single person.
It wasn't the sewers, and I don't think I murdered that many.
Didn't we basically get told, like, hey, what happens down in the sewers? We don't really care, but, you know, don't do it up here. Like,
Yeah.
session
4
2,
of them.
session 3.
Yeah, but you could still get right for it. They just won't go looking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But do you remember who said it to you?
Yes.
Captain
what's his
of
name?
the... I don't think you've given us a
Let me
name, but I
see.
think it was a captain of the City
Captain
Watch?
of the Watch. Yep. His name was started with a J. Where is my?
No, it did not.
No.
Started with an H. And then a Y, so it sounds like a J.
Eustace, something like
Yeah.
that. And okay,
Eustace Daggett.
I thought it was Justus, but close enough, I guess.
Just a staggered.
I actually have that written down now. That was a good note by me.
Daggett.
Hmm.
I think.
Something
Something
like that.
Real.
We're on fucking 47 sessions actually, that's crazy.
Yes, way too fucking many. Yeah, because our sessions are way too short and we talk about random shit.
Yeah,
Yep. I mean, we spent like an hour today not doing shit. And it's already like 9:30.
I feel. Wait, we could just.
I-
We could have skipped the last 15 minutes by just saying, "Yup, not our problem anymore."
Yeah,
Not our money.
I feel like it's very much Basha's decision from here on. I don't really.
Or
No,
hers
it's Silverhand.
or Silverhands, but if she's
Yeah.
working with Silverhand's authority, then it's hers.
Yeah.
I know that's not my problem.
And,
But I confirmed that they're evil, so I'm happy.
I mean, if there's.
I hate how many of your predictions have been true.
Yeah, you don't need to tell him lore. He'll figure it out on his own.
Yeah. Just
He
like
looks like he
server
makes random
deaf.
guesses.
Yeah,
Just server
just
deafen him. When he
3
tells him more.
3 a.m. Let me just go to let's see, D&D Beyond, Waterdeep Dragonheist,
I-
Castellantius. Oh, they made a deal with Asmodeus. Interesting.
Can you? Is there a chance you can look through the wiki page for Rainier later? So, because I want to see if I can. I want to read it, but I don't want to spoil myself from anything.
What?
That's an option.
Why do you want to read the nearest wiki page?
I like Rainier's character. I will tell you.
Then date him.
No, that seems.
Bring him
very
with you.
weird.
Bring him,
That seems-
bring him with you.
That seems very weird to do as a person out of character. I feel like we could, but I no.
No,
I
that's
am
cringe.
happy. Yeah, that's it's very cringe. I rather not.
That's just because we're scared of relationships.
Yeah.
No, that's
cringe.
because I'm scared of role-playing relationships here. This fucking.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. I don't know how to do it either.
It sounds so cringe to do. I like as a.
I mean, you
I
wouldn't
don't
have
want to
to.
roleplay
Yeah.
relationships with Mon.
I don't
What's
want to
up,
role-play
Mookie?
relationship
It's
with
October
anyone.
and oil up.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with fucking Mona. It's just so weird. Such a weird thing to fucking do in a D&D.
I totally agree.
Um,
I mean,
Not
again,
really weird, but
I-
it's
I
weird.
feel- I feel like
I
it
would
could
be
make
happy
sense.
to roleplay with an AI for the character.
with the what?
Just put an AI that I can talk to instead of you.
Mm, I
That's
mean,
so
I just
No, even then I wouldn't do it. Fuck that shit.
yeah.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I just want to read his lore if I can. That's why later, if you can look through it, it would be nice. You can and then send me the page I can read.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But
like-
Russia would say, first quietly to you guys, probably in your heads, they confess to attack with Asmodeus. They planned the murder of 99 souls to save their own. That cannot go unanswered. Then she turns to the Castellantis, her face unreadable, her staff hums, runes glowing like faint stars. Victoro, Amalia, I will not allow a massacre in Waterdeep. Not for gold, not for children, not for devils. You are to be detained. The Open Lord will be informed. You will stand trial before the Lords of Waterdeep under charges of conspiracy, attempted mass murder, and infernal pact-craft.
And I wanna ask Vasha, can they at least see their children for their last days?
The children will be allowed to visit them in prison under supervising. But there will also have to be a further investigation of this worship, or will, as you say, she looks at Victoro, not worship, but a reverence of power.
Yes. Reference.
The children's fate is now the city's burden. And I hope we can find a way to save them without damning others. how long till the souls are lost?
Would they
And she will
answer
ask out.
themselves? Would,
I mean,
would they answer
we
themselves?
could answer.
Wasn't it
You
the
can answer, but-
9th?
Wasn't it the
I don't know.
11th?
Out of character? 11th? Okay.
Was it the 11th? I thought it was the. I
There,
guess 10th.
No, the feast was on the 9th, and the 10th
Ah.
birthday was on the 11th.
yeah, where they turn
I get
9,
it.
right? Or
I
10,
I
what
thought
is
their
it?
10th birthday was on the 10th. That makes
Uh,
sense like in my head, I guess.
Yeah, 9th. Sorry. Oh yeah, Asmodeus loved 9. I forgot.
9999.
Oh,
Is that why he loves 6 so much? Is it because it's an upside down 9?
Yes.
Maybe.
no,
It's
Asmodeus,
funny
Asmodeus doesn't love 6. Satan loves 6.
True.
Asmodeus likes 9. He is on the 9th layer.
Yeah. But it would have been so
how,
funny if it was actually.
how would you write out 1 shy of 1 million?
Yeah, true,
A
that's
lot of 9s.
Yeah.
6 9.
What about 1 shy of 100?
A lot of 9s.
No, that's only 2 9s. That's not a lot.
It's still a lot.
It-
It's more than
no-
one.
But in
No, it's
total,
one
that's
too
like
many.
what?
Have you never had any sort of chemistry?
That's, I'm
Mono?
gonna be honest.
E?
In total, it's only 7
too many.
9s. I'm kind of disappointed.
9.
I expected at least. It's in total like 8 9s. I expected at least like 999, souls, otherwise, because then it would be 9 9s. They need to give instead of their children.
That would be kind of.
I see a missed opportunity here.
That would be.
No.
You're so right, Sam, if that's actually true.
999.
Plus
No,
99.
9,999. No, 999,999
Yeah, plus 99. That's a
Okay.
total of 8 9s.
and 99. And on the 9th layer.
That is. I guess that
Get
is.
fucked, nerd.
Yeah, get fucked, nerd.
That is true, actually. Still very funny, though.
I think it's very funny that
nice
the
guy.
children have to die. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's the best part. So true. The nice children, the nice innocent children have
What
to
do you
die.
mean Warsha is letting us decide? She's just observing first and then she decided what to do after.
No, that was my question. Like, I don't understand how we have any power in this.
No, you don't. She said they are to be detained.
No, but I said this a lot earlier. This was a lot
Sure,
earlier.
Oh,
Ah.
This is
But
literally half an hour ago.
I
wrote
think
that,
she,
when we
because
talked
she
about
just
it.
wanted to observe first, instead of.
No, that's what I thought too, right? But I was like, I don't fully know what we're supposed to talk about here fully. But I mean, it went well, obviously.
Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah, I
now,
feel like this had nothing to do with us. Like, we found the money. I also
We
don't
are
know
the
why
main
it was our
characters.
job to like go in the vault and stuff. Like, I feel like that should have also been.
Can we answer
I mean,
Vashra's,
access in the Greyhounds.
the thing Vashra used to speak in her head? Is it or no? Is it?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
I mean, you're closer to Rakra than to them, I assume. So you could just whisper.
I could have just talked.
She could just have some telepathic thing that lets her do that, because I don't
Did the
think she would use standing
Castellanters
for that.
answer when their children will die?
No, but
yeah.
we answered,
Okay.
or they did, whoever did it.
And is it the 6th? I think it's the 6th.
It
I
was
don't think-
5th, right?
Was it the 5th?
I think
Okay,
it
the
was
5th. You have 6 days to save them. So
We
either
don't.
you as Waterdeep has 6 days to save them. Find the pact and unravel it. Maybe another archdevil
It's,
can do it. Maybe a divine intervention. Or yeah. The thingy.
Yeah, I'm good.
You can go to the House of Hope and talk to Raphael.
Oh yeah, that seems like a good idea. I've been in there before. It was really nice.
Yeah, let's go to the hells right now. Let's go. That sounds so nice.
I'm
Nice
good.
vacation.
It's gonna be warm. Hopefully.
Wait,
if you
which
pick the right
which
flavor.
layer was House of Hope in?
1.
Lame. One is
It's
like
not
the
bad.
tamest. It's so lame.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty Mad Max. That's pretty cool.
I think the 6th one was my favorite, if I remember right. It's pretty cool.
The sixth one, the sixth one, the sixth one. That is the one that Glasgow owns.
Wait. No, this is not it. Was it the seventh one? I don't know. I'm not looking it up now. I don't want to.
Huh.
It was like years ago when I actually read the lore of the hells for fun.
What happened on it?
It wasn't any campaign specific thing. It was like the background of it.
Okay, what was the theme of it?
What do you mean? Like
They are all different.
it was
Example,
like
six is
I
red.
think it was ice. It was icy. If
That's
I
eight,
remember it.
I believe.
Yeah, 8. Okay.
Mephistopheles.
Yeah,
Is Mephistopheles?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's in Kanya, the eighth layer.
Yeah, it's cool. Literally. Haha, get it.
Luck. Okay. So, what will you guys do now? The Caslantias are getting chained up. So are their friends. Well, not
I wanna
friends.
go to the children.
I mean, I suppose we would tell Vasha or whoever else who can help us to retrieve the gold how to get there. Or help us get there if they have a way to convey sunlight, because we currently don't anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, Vasha would probably have some way of doing it. Let's just say that.
Nice.
Explain and show and be like, here, look, so much money.
Huh.
Wow.
What level is Demiplane again?
Demiplan?
Isn't 7 or 8?
You know?
I don't remember.
Why don't you ask Mr. What
It's 8.
Mansion? He'll tell you.
Actually, that would be a good question. Maybe we should go as not Manchun, but Mr. Yorlaxo, if he has idea.
8? Holy shit.
It's
That's
kind of funny
crazy.
that we have that in our basement.
Imagine not
Yeah.
having an 8th level spell in your basement.
Yeah.
I
mean,
cast the reject shit posting.
We have to...
the worst
Yeah.
part is that
Wait,
is
all
that
other server
like
shit posting?
like
Oh, yeah.
it's a permanent
It's
doorway,
it's
which
quite
means
long
that it's
ago.
probably a higher
Yes,
level than 8th
correct.
level, and it's an actual artifact, right? Thingy, for it, technically. Even if it seems very cursed.
What?
17 minutes
Shit
ago.
post? Okay.
Yeah, it's German. You like German, right?
No.
Oh.
Is that how German bread looks? No.
It's gluten tag.
That's toast.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right?
No, it's
Yeah, we
just
do.
bread. It's not toasted.
No. That is toast, dude. Or Germans wouldn't call that bread.
This guy's toast.
That's what I mean, right? That's I mean, I wouldn't call the American version of toasted bread either.
No, you need to toast something to make it toast.
No,
That's
it
not
doesn't
toasted.
It needs to be a bread.
That's not
American toast is not bread, basically. Isn't it? It's
No,
like-
the Americans
it's bread.
call that bread, but if you called that bread in Germany, they would spit in your face.
Yeah, it would be deserved.
Toast. Noun. Sliced bread browned on both sides by exposure to radiant heat, such as a grill or fire.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
talking about
but
the
the-
German word toast.
There's
That's the English word
But
toast.
like, there's breads they make specifically for you to be to be toasted, right?
Yeah.
So when you call a bread toast, it's usually you mean that the bread kind is meant to be toasted, no?
Oh no, in Germany we just cheap white bread. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, that is a perfect way to explain it.
And it's true.
I mean, yeah, it is perfect
Anyway.
way to explain it.
Vashra gets the gold and the campaign ends. Nice. Crazy.
No, we
No,
get
no, we have
like
the
a
outro.
big thank you
Oh, yeah.
party or something.
And we have
Oh, yeah,
to credit
guys,
we have to
guys.
credit Luskan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would do that for sure.
So what
Yeah.
is the first thing you do as Rasha walks those guys to prison?
I wanna go get the children.
Right now, she's bringing them to prison and we have nothing to do.
Does Vashra
Somebody,
need
I assume
the-
somebody is dealing with the gold, like she's taking care of it.
Yeah, probably. Let's
I
see,
mean,
who would do that?
the question is, does she have her own hammer and scale? Because I would
No,
assume she
we
does.
would lead them, but we just
Yeah.
asked if someone has a way to convey sunlight on the scale. Like, to
I mean,
open
they
the
don't
door.
have to
Yeah,
get the
true.
money right now. They could do that in an hour, or in 2 hours, or tomorrow. Or like, it's not like the money is gonna suddenly teleport out of the vault.
Who knows?
I fucking
Maybe-
hope
maybe-
not.
That's the end of the story. Never came back for the goal anyway.
Yeah.
so-
That's the end of the story. Now we go back into the vault to show them where the money is. and
Your
it's
Axel
gone.
gave us 5 big bags of money and told us to
Yeah,
rename it
Yeah,
to the city.
probably don't let any dwarfs see the murals in there, or it's gonna be in a religious award.
No.
Smiley face.
Small notes. Small notes.
Small notes.
Let them all get, like, influenced by the fresco.
Or we are fucked.
Let them all get heavily influenced by the fresco of the dwarves and goblins fighting.
So what do you need sunlight for? Just
Open the door to the vault.
Or does it
Interesting.
just open regularly now? Like,
no, it doesn't. Why would you do that?
It only
I don't know,
does-
maybe once
it's
you-
even-
Would she be able to
Like that.
blow out the door with some magic?
no.
But like, why would she? That's the question.
Yeah.
If we can open the door
Why
easier.
bother?
I mean, it is a historical site.
Yeah,
Uh,
can just blow that open.
And a spell that can blow that door open would also probably destabilize the rest of the place.
Fine. I do
Just
it
cast
in normal
Earthquake
way.
forehead.
Yeah, true.
Wait, what happens
To
if
be
you cast Earthquake underground?
Wait. Probably a lot.
honest-
Also,
But does
wouldn't
it quake more than normal?
you guys know how knock open doors, right? Wouldn't the spell knock work on that door?
No, because it says
No.
fuck you.
Also, how would the door open if you open
Like, you know how normally goes like sideways.
it? Okay, interesting.
Knock knock. Opens. Huh.
If the magic on the door says fuck your knock, bitch.
But if I upcast knock on 9th level?
No, fuck your knock, bitch.
But
Yeah,
what if
yeah.
it's casted by a dwarf?
What if I wish the door open?
The funniest
that
part of
might
that
work.
is the
Dumas
fact-
Sign himself opens it.
As
the best part of that is
Asmodeus
that it
travels to
technically-
this plane to break down the door. Anyway,
Do that, I guess, and then we return the hammer.
Oh yeah, we need to return the hammer.
Yeah, and
give Rainier his
Then I
money
don't
back.
I mean, he can get that money from the city. We don't have it.
Also, should we tell like the Blackstaff here to convey to the Open Lord that his money is being donated to the city by our Luskan friends? You know,
Great
like we were
support from Luskan.
Yes. Or
Yes, we do that. I don't know. Do we do that
Yeah.
right now? I
We will
thought
do
there would
that
be like
when
an
we get to
official
the-
like.
no, when we get to the gold, we would convey that, and the black
I
stuff.
would
would
assume
convey-
there's like an official like meeting or like
Maybe, I don't know.
whatever afterwards, and not like, oh yeah, here's the money, good, we never see each
Well, I
other
assume
again.
we get to meet like the Open Lord when, like, you know, they thank us for finding the vessel
Yeah.
money. That makes sense.
Something like that. Yeah. So we can just do that then. I would feel like that would make more
Yeah, that
sense.
works.
Fits more official.
Sure, sure.
Fits proper.
Martin says, thank you very much for your help in this. If it comes to it, can I count on you again later?
Of course.
Of course.
Ever that
Cool.
means.
Earth.
As long as I can get some sleep first.
Of course. I will not do anything more to keep you here. I thank you. I will make sure that this is transported to the Open Lord. And you see, as you're down there and the party that was with you starts digging the gold out, you see that underneath it is a replica of Mount Waterdeep.
Ooh.
Yo,
They-
that's so cool.
Like the pyramid that the gold was on is Mount Waterdeep.
Just Mount Waterdeep, not like around it.
Just basically a stone replica of Mount Waterdeep.
Nice.
And remember that this was made before Waterdeep was a thing. So before it was called Mount Waterdeep.
Yeah. Mm.
Made by the American dwarves.
Anything interesting about the replica?
No. This
No.
nice replica
Really,
has a lot of gold,
it's really
gold on
old.
it.
Is it
Yeah.
really nicely made?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like that. Ooh.
You would.
Nice.
Nice rocks, carved out of rocks. Nice.
You should ask them if you can take it out and bring it home.
No, we can't destroy this site. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, historical site. Can't touch it
Oh,
anymore.
true. You should just come
And
here
just-
often instead.
Do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I'm not
can't
sure if
just
the
come here.
treant, guarding this place will be happy with that.
I don't want to walk through Renew's mother's grave.
I mean, the treant isn't guarding this place. It's guarding the mausoleum. So, right?
Yeah, just make another entrance.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think the treant knows about this place. Or maybe it does. I don't know.
I mean, might also not care,
No.
to be fair.
I doubt it does. But to get inside, you would need to go through the mausoleum, at least right now.
Not necessarily. Just you dig right through the earth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
easy.
that's why I said make a new entrance. Anyway, just go home. Fuck this shit.
No, return the hammer first.
I thought we do that after I take a long rest.
No.
Obsidian needs sleep. He's tired.
What if someone steals it?
What if somebody steals the Stone of Galore that we have?
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at?
Hi there, Dirk. Thank you for the peanut butter jelly time.
There you go, there you go, there you go. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly,
How
peanut butter
much
jelly with a
has
baseball bat, peanut butter
Red
jelly,
told
peanut butter
to
jelly,
them?
peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Nothing. I
Did
don't
you
think they
tell
know what it
Hashbag
is.
about it?
Yeah, I forgot about
So
it.
thank you for that there. How's it going?
Yeah, they don't know what it does.
I feel like we has had enough emotional trauma.
I don't think we mentioned them specifically. We just talked about keys, I think. I might be wrong.
The stone looked at Hashbag. Hashbag didn't look at the stone.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, I guess they find out something if they question the Castellanders and then they come asking for it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think that we can call it a day today, and I
Mhm.
would like you all to think about what your characters would do and write that to me. You will be invited to a meeting with the Open Lord.
How about
I-
a long
I-
rest?
I would probably want to ask Friedrich if he wants to visit the Castellanter children with me.
Right now,
Okay.
right after you
Well-
have arrested the Castellantiers.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what if they're just left alone at home? With like.
You know that there were more servants. The Castellantiers had more servants than that.
Yeah, but still. I
Okay,
mean,
so you go to the Castellantiers' place.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna say
That
to the
is-
servants? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm
that's
not
retarded.
doing that.
That's
Feel
retarded.
free to do that.
But like, what else is there to do except AFK now?
Nothing. Go home. Sleep.
Oh,
Chillax, brother.
So right now, while the iron is hot.
Hmm.
I mean, you have gotten rid of the biggest troubles for the last heist.
Also,
I mean-
do they say anything about the dragon lying in there, or do we talk with them about it when they get the gold? Is it still there?
Did we warn about Manchun, who might be interested in the shit? By the way.
We did though. We did
Okay,
though.
yeah.
I think Monsoon more has had his eyes on the
Like
stone itself.
Manchun,
Monsoon.
Like the only
Manchun.
thing I would want to do is like ask Charlaxle about tell Charlaxle about the dragon in the harbor, and ask him if he could at least show the orb to the dragon. If
Yeah,
it
that's a good
is
point.
the same thing. I don't want to seem like I'm asking him to give it to him, but so he would at least know if it's the same thing. So,
Ah, yes.
something like that.
That's a good idea.
Show the last memory of a dragon's mother.
Yeah.
The
something
dragon's
like
gonna
that.
be happy, for real. It's not gonna lightning blast him.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Me neither. Don't care much.
I mean, what else is the option? Fight your Axel for it?
I don't think
That's
we're
very-
winning.
Yeah, we're not winning that.
I like the dragon, but
Unless we team up with the dragon, then we might have a chance maybe.
No,
I'm
we're not
I'm
winning that even with the dragon.
No, he's gonna fuck our ass. Isn't he a rogue? He's gonna one tap every one of us. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, first, he's gonna fuck you over and fight, and then he's gonna fuck you over and dead.
So what level is your Laxel? Like 17?
No.
18-ish?
No.
Higher or lower?
No.
No.
He doesn't have a level because he's not a player character.
You could. Maybe. You could
Legion
show
Assassin. What is it?
Didn't he used to be a player character? Would you know him? I thought he was actually played by.
So if he doesn't have a level, does he have a challenge rating or what?
No.
No
So
CR.
he's
Undefined.
just OP, just like
He
that.
just
No.
wins.
He's
He just
secretly a
wins.
god. He's secretly a god. He's
No,
know,
he's not.
not a CR. Yeah, you don't know yet. Sorry,
I know that he's not.
for sure.
Yeah. Because I know Joe Laxel's backstory.
Cause-
Part of
But
it.
Money,
I know he's not a
changed
god.
it. No, money changed it. He liked your Axel a lot. Different now.
Joe Laxel is in Baldur's Gate too.
Yeah,
Isn't
He's
it
also
cool?
mentioned in Baldur's Gate 3.
yeah.
Correct.
Giga shot.
I just hope Jarl Axel wasn't the one who actually killed Seraphon's mother. That would be unlucky, bro.
But if the young dragon you killed had a child,
Yeah, like, come on.
He-
They're not
they-
that-
Yeah,
I don't think a
Chalice-
young dragon
The
would
Chalice,
have a
the Chalice
child.
are a young red dragon. It would be a young red dragon though, wouldn't it?
I mean, Jalaxel isn't a good person.
Yeah,
He's great.
I know.
Neither am I.
He's the best.
Maybe.
but he seems more like he would have bought that somehow instead of being the one who actually went and got it.
Or
I
like
don't
he
know.
stole it, you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, more subterfuge instead of
Maybe you
brute
just
force.
think too highly of Joe Laxel.
Yeah, I
maybe.
mean, no, I
But
mean,
that's the only thing I see how to end that quest in quotations that the dragon gave us.
I mean, yeah, it seems like the best option, unless we wanna suddenly stab your Axel in the back, which I
Nope.
don't think any of us would do in character to begin with.
Because we would lose. But yeah.
Yeah, because
I
I like
mean,
the dragon,
out of-
but I
out
don't
of-
like it that much that I would kill
Out
myself for
of
it.
out of character, we know that we lose, but in character, do we really know that we'll lose?
Yes.
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 I'm down with
Because
it.
otherwise
We
would
did that check when we met Joe Laxel in Xanathos
Oh,
Lair,
true.
and we would be sure that we all together would lose.
Ah, true, I guess. Okay, let me know, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty sure we'd check for that.
But yeah, I like the idea though. We should definitely do that.
I don't know how he's gonna react to it, but he might kill us on the spot. Who knows?
No.
That doesn't seem like something he would know.
I mean, if he's the one who got the orb himself, then he might just kill us on the spot for knowing he has it.
No, it
Why?
seems more
Why would
likely that he
kill
will
us
kill
on-
the Shell
Well, he
Dragon.
wouldn't kill us on the spot for it, like simply asking.
I don't know.
No, we would meet
I don't-
unfortunate accidents while walking back home.
No, it's just simply it's no use to him. He can just say no, and then as long as we don't annoy him afterwards, then yes.
I guess, yeah. Maybe.
Anyway.
Well,
this
you
episode,
have
that's-
been invited to join the Open Lord tomorrow at a specific time.
Yeah, we go.
We would go, that makes sense.
I don't think we can.
Probably in like the evening.
Okay.
Before you go there, I would like to know your plans.
Okay.
Like after the campaign or still during the campaign? I don't.
Like your current plans right now, both with going to the Casalantias, going home, sleeping, doing stuff like that for next session, And we will probably take a break after the audience with the open world.
Yep, that makes sense.
Huh. Do you want them now or written to you?
Just written. That's easier. I forget stuff,
Fair enough.
but Discord does not.
Of course you do.
What if the new CEO says fuck you and wipes your messages?
Well, I guess we have to
Then I
resend
will
them
have
then.
to kill him in game,
In game, in game.
In game, of course.
in the game of life.
No game, no life.
That's a shit game.
I mean, the only annoying thing is you don't have a fucking stats menu.
No game, no life doesn't have a stats menu either. Well,
No, I mean real life doesn't.
I was talking about the game of life, like literally the board game, the game of life.
Yeah, and I'm saying it doesn't have a stats board. That sucks.
You said
Yeah.
real life. That's not.
I mean, that doesn't have a stat board as well.
Background stats. That's how you win in Mario
Well,
Party.
of course
I mean,
real
I'm
life
gonna,
has
I'm
stats.
gonna be honest. I think,
Called a fitness test.
I think I've just
so,
allocated like stat points.
so for now,
Yes.
Bree and Friedrich, are you going directly to kill Lanciers?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I will guess so, yes.
I mean, we can go. Otherwise, I will leave. I will try to hire someone to deliver a letter to them.
What about the rest of you? Are you doing anything right now, or are you gonna go home and rest? Are you gonna
Home
go
and
to
rest.
Jalaxel and talk to him?
Now, first I go home and rest. Fuck the shit.
I would see about getting some of those dragon materials.
Maybe see if you can be guided on the way. You know.
Irexis, what is your plan?
Go home and long rest. If
Okay.
you're not doing anything else, because everyone else is doing weird stuff.
I mean, it's that or we go and harvest the dragon and bring the head back home if we wanted to have it, and see if we can have it textured or mid. Or
I
if,
mean, I assume we would have done that while we
we-
were
we
there,
could-
because we can't open the vault door
Yeah, that's
anymore.
true actually. I mean, that's true actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's we could also take it to the. Fuck, how do I actually forget the name of the? You know, the funny tavern,
Yawning Portal?
the yawning portal, where we can take it to Durnog. His name, right? The owner.
Durnan?
Then I'm
Durnog. Yeah, see if he wants, something to do with it. I mean, unless we actually want to put the dragon head up on the wall, I wouldn't mind either.
Think
The
a
troll
tr-
skull manor, not the dragon.
Yeah,
skull
I mean, exactly, kind of.
You can
and,
rename it.
rename
we
the thing. For real.
We could rename it. We could rename it. That seems.
We also need to rename the alley.
Yeah, that's,
No, you
that's
don't.
the only issue.
No, you
I mean,
don't.
that's pretty good.
Why would you?
Well, because then it's the Dragon Skull Tavern in the Troll Skull Alley.
Yeah.
We'll
does that
be
matter?
We'll be the Red Dragon Tavern suddenly.
Yeah, why does that matter? That the alley is a different name
Yeah,
than
but
the...
we can bring it to Durnan maybe and see if he has any idea or if he wants to buy it. Or
I
if
mean, we
he
can also
wants
just
to
hang
he-
the, what is it, Dragon Head up in the common room we have upstairs.
Yeah, but like either way, he's the guy that taxidermied the last head we.
Like a red dragon skull is way cooler than some troll skull.
It is. I agree.
I agree.
But either way, we have to bring it to Durnan.
Anyway, we first need to, like, get it.
Yeah, we need to get it, and then we get to go get it Durnan. But I assume it's not gonna be rocket science to get the head.
Well,
Talks to Black
I
Sapphire
assume you
then.
put, like, some sort of sharp blade on
I
its
don't
neck
think-
and start slicing until you through.
Yeah,
Maybe get a
Easy
saw.
for the head.
If they can remove all the gold for us, they can get all the stuff for us, can't they?
There's no DC for the head. Cringe. Huh.
That's because it's not a component in any item.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would
No,
assume,
makes sense.
I would assume it wouldn't be an issue to remove the head either. It's.
I mean, if you take out the fangs, it will look worse, of course.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
assume we
yeah.
would leave the fangs and the horns on it and the teeth.
And the eye.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the items you can make?
Yeah, I don't care about any of that, to be honest. Not
Can
at all.
anybody who's not Modder name from the top of their head an item that uses a dragon eye as a crafting component?
I cannot, because crafting in D&D is not very super canon. Exactly.
And that's from a homebrew
Yeah.
book anyway, so it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
only money
Problem solved.
can name it.
No reason
that-
to take the eyes out.
That is why I would tell you what you could make with the different stuff.
I would assume since dragons have true sight. Some of them.
Do they?
Don't think so.
And these didn't. It had blind sight.
So maybe it's used for some kind of vision potion.
Yeah, but think about it, hanging in the tavern instead.
I mean,
I don't give a shit.
I mean, either way, we could cut away the head and then bring it to Durnan, and then if Durnan says, "Oh no, this is stupid, you guys should do this instead," with it, and we'll be like, "Oh, you should harvest the eyes and make that out of it," you know?
I mean, it can
You,
still
you
work.
can
after.
you can make +3 ammunition with dragon teeth.
Yeah, we're not using dragon teeth for that.
Surely a heart is like a amulet of vitality or whatever it's called, right? That would make sense.
Maybe.
Or like, how do you make stuff of fire actually? Just out of curiosity.
Breath sack, I guess. Some vials of blood.
I mean, I feel like the breath sack would make sense, but Monis said something else for that, right?
Yeah, flame tongue sword.
Flame tongue sword, yeah.
I'm just more wondering what you would use the liver for.
Potion.
Except maybe a nice dinner.
Potion, maybe, yeah. I don't know. But either way, let's put it to rest for next time, and Moni can
Yeah.
maybe look up some things if he wants to.
That
more about
sounds like a plan, yeah.
But if the dragon would have been harvested, would probably go. Messon would go back to the tavern and rest. Have a nice night of sleep.
Let's see here.
Yep. Yep.
Anyways, bye bye.
Good night,
Bye.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Thanks for the
Snemo.
session, Mono. It was fun.
It was fun.
Even if we all suck at role playing.
Even though not that much happened.
I think it went kind of. I mean, I think a lot of things happened, and today was really. I mean, it was really just like a roundup session, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the next two sessions, or like once the next one session to be finished fully. Is
I'm gonna be honest. I also assume Mona didn't expect us to be like, oh yeah, we go back into the vault. Yeah. Which,
Yeah.
also didn't really help set along the story. In that case, it would have
No.
been just the castle
I mean,
entrance.
it was what we were asked to do. So, that's
Yes.
why I don't like. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. And I think it worked out.
I think the ending that has been reached is satisfactory, satisfying enough. I mean, I do feel bad for those kids, but
I mean, I fully think that unless it's like hardened criminals that have like done actual crimes they deserve to die for and be punished for,
like
it's
Scarface or
like,
Burnface.
Maybe like rapists and fucking pedophiles and people that have like murdered 300 people.
Yes.
Then they don't really deserve to be fucking sent to hell. Neither does the fucking children that are gonna be sent to hell. But like 2 souls over 100 is sadly trade that whatever.
It's a big. Look, I was like, oh, it's going to be that. No, it's like, oh yeah, it's like 50 times, or basically like 50 times, as much for a singular soul.
Yeah. I mean, and like the gold can obviously be used to like save people too, or stuff like that. Doesn't have to be wasted. least try to do something.
That's the thing. I don't know what's going to happen with this gold. I can't.
I hope.
Predict it.
I mean, at least the Castle Lanterns are in prison and they'll be punished for their things. Because if they were free, then they would suddenly have 700,000 gold to hire someone to kill us.
No, I think they needed like what 400k. They would have half a million.
I thought
Or
they needed
closer.
300 or 200.
I don't remember. One moment it's 300, and then it's 400.
It doesn't. The difference when they have like at least they would have 500,000 to 600,000 gold to just hire someone to kill us with. I don't think that 100,000 is gonna make a big difference in that trade over.
I mean, you know, Draxel would do it for that money, and then like give it to
That's-
some other guy
that's my
to donate to the city in the name of
That's
Luskan.
my fucking. No, he would probably just keep that gold.
I'll donate at least part of it. You know,
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't, but yeah.
I mean, I do feel bad for the kids. Like, you know,
I mean, it's
less
not
than
their fault, I know.
less than half a week for their birthday. Like, no, a bit more than half a week before their birthday. Their parents get arrested, and like, you know, if we don't find a solution that doesn't involve getting 100 people or one shy of 100 people,
Yeah.
they will die.
I should have just done an evil character this campaign. I feel like being good was such a bad idea.
Anti-hero at best.
Yeah. Being good was such a bad idea. I hate it.
And why would you hate it?
Oh, I mean, no, it's fine. I don't mind it at all. I like the ending.
We just felt that we were more heroes, would be more hero than, you know,
Well,
anti-villains as we currently are, or anti-heroes.
Yeah. But like, well, I wanted the campaign. I was like, oh, I'll just play a naive character. I feel like it went well though.
Yeah.
I feel like I played the characters in like green state pretty decently. Like I like did it slow turn around and like questioning stuff, and then when they spoke the truth, etc., you know, and then you know making stuff that actually makes sense instead of being fully naive.
You broke a promise.
I mean,
No, I think you played pretty well. Especially at certain
Yeah.
moments, stuff like, "Hi, what does this mean?" It's like, "Don't worry about it, Bree. You don't have to worry about this."
yeah, I'm just saying if I had to pick between you and Renier, you'll be laying it down. Just gonna.
Thanks,
Luckily for you, I had to pick between Renier and Obsidian.
thanks, I guess.
Yeah, no offense, Andrew, but I think in character Renier is a better friend.
Wow.
I would have didn't speak that much. Well, you see, Renier has yet to try to get me killed on purpose.
Have you ever tried to get you killed on purpose?
No, you just had me join in your shady dealings that had implications of getting me murdered if I even touched one of the things.
I still wonder what's up with. What is that guy's name again? That was selling potions.
Oh, well, and the fact that they are like your liaison officer is like in prison still. That's gonna be interesting. Follow up to that maybe.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you just like anyways.
I'm gonna be honest. If Draxel is like, "Hey, go to this place, get some potions. Don't question what it is. Here's like a bag of money. Have fun." I would probably, you know, I listen would think a bit about it.
I mean, so would probably Bree, but like, I Bree, all Bree knows.
But for different
about
reasons.
Axel is that your Axel can sneak around, but like at the same time, I've seen him do good stuff, even if it was for like personally, I like when people are like make public donations and people are like, oh, you're just a poser because you're like making your donation public. It's like whatever, they donated. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like even if it is for fucking some idea that
Political
I'm
reasons.
gonna, like, yeah, like they still fucking donated it. Like fuck off. Like if the least they get out of donating for their fucking money is some clout, who the fuck cares?
Technically,
Let him
it's not
have it.
his money. It's like, I help you get that 500,000 dragons. When you donate it to the city, or at least the regional part of it, say it's, you know, with help from Luskan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know, in general.
I mean, best part probably about when we first met Jeraxel was the, what was it? Goblin that was doing cartwheels in the halls.
Yeah. Cursed fucking. That fucking sneak thing it went so well though. And then he was just like, oh, hi there.
Yeah.
Through the fucking invincibility. I mean, that was a lot of fun though.
Well, I assume he has like items that allow him
I-
to do it.
I feel like though is that the only thing I know from this campaign is that there hasn't been a single heist that's gone fucking the way we planned it. I think. I
The
guess
handkerchief is the only one.
I guess the tower went well.
No, I would say the handkerchief.
I mean, I guess, but yeah, that was just you doing all the work and the rest of us being worthless, kind of.
Well, it just happened to be end up like that. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't prepared for it.
It just happened to be that you picked Rogue at the class selection screen.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, oh, let's make a new character. I'm not going to go for a caster. Last time I played Barbarian, I have played a fighter, like multiple and like one shots. I've played a ranger. I don't really enjoy it. Let's try it, Rogue. I haven't done that yet. Turned out to be the correct choice. I didn't know. It's just dumb luck.
I mean, I'll follow up with Bree. For now, it seems it's going decent, right? And I kind of want to see what Mono's doing.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Making a short
Well, I
list
mean-
about what's doing what.
Like with Bree and the lure. Sorry, you said you had some stuff planned or something.
Oh yeah, I did. I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I trust you. Even if you EP right now.
But it was to say he is EP.
He's on
Me.
EP.
That makes sense.
Me reading about crafting stuff. You can also cook stuff.
Well, I hope we can cook some part of the dragon, like the egg.
Let's see.
Yeah, there will surprisingly be no egg in this one
Oh
specifically.
man. What? No, that makes sense.
I cannot spell your Axel's name, I think, but whatever.
Y'all? Axel.
Yeah, but
Easy.
Yar,
is it an
axolotl.
is it like an AE in it or just a normal like it sounds? Because I can't remember.
Y'all? Axel.
Yep. Like Yar, I've written Yar Laxel. Like
I think that's how it's done, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll Cat will complain later about it.
He does about most stuff.
I mean, he just likes your Laxel.
Yeah. And they hate the Castle Lanterns.
I mean,
At the Lanciers.
Castle Lanterns. Doesn't matter, they're in prison now.
Cat has
Yeah,
a funny six.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
please still
Cat
get
has
me
a
incorrect.
Cat has a
Sorry,
funny six.
apologies.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I feel like Cass would hate the campaign. I have you in we play on Monday, Sander, because there's just so many churches.
Yeah. It
There's-
doesn't
there's
help
just,
that each
like-
fucking aspect, like Major God has his own fucking church.
There's no fucking. There's
Or
no
the fact
fucking
that one of the
basket.
players discovered one of them at the start of the game without being aware of it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm gonna end stream. I hope they enjoyed that last bit of like just random rambling. Bye,
Yeah,
chat.
I mean,
See you Thursday for Stellaris. Bye bye.
yeah, I have to go do the